There's a secret, a hidden code etched into the very fabric of reality, and it has finally arrived. This isn't just another day, it's the peak of your spiritual awakening, and the next 48 hours are not only crucial, they are a point of no return, a gateway where you get to choose your next life. If you're not paying attention right now, you're risking being stuck in old cycles that you've already outgrown, or worse, moving backward, being swept away from your divine path. This rare conjunction of Uranus and Neptune, occurring now and for only the next 48 hours, is creating a time-sensitive energetic window unlike any other in over a century. This window, this opportunity, this moment is not just about spiritual growth. It's about how you will navigate the currents of your life from this point forward. Imagine yourself at a crossroads, navigating a powerful current. The choices you make in the next 48 hours, every single choice, will either propel your growth and accelerate your path or lock you into patterns that have been holding you back for far too long. This isn't a small shift, it's a monumental change, a turning point that carries the potential for deep-rooted transformation, and you need to understand this energy in order to navigate this time with clarity and intention. What you do right now has a direct impact on every aspect of your life, not just spiritually, but also emotionally, physically, and socially, so this window becomes a major personal turning point. This is a culmination of your efforts and a push toward becoming the most authentic, aligned version of yourself. This is not a shift to think about later, this is the now. Your spiritual awakening, right now, is peaking, creating a heightened state of awareness that is far beyond the ordinary. This peak isn't just an abstract idea, it's a tangible moment where your spiritual gifts are unlocked. It's a culmination of all of your past efforts and choices. You are literally on the precipice of a new life. Right now, the energy is not just an idea, it's a palpable force, like a pulsating current, an electric hum that you can probably feel all around you. Some of you might even feel it as an intense, magnetic pull. Maybe it's showing up as a sudden weariness or an unusual surge of creative inspiration, or perhaps the veil between worlds is temporarily thin, allowing for a very clear view into the unseen. It's like the radio dial in your soul has been turned up all the way, and you're picking up frequencies, guidance, and new information like never before. This means that you have an opportunity, but there is also a challenge, and this message is directly for you. This is a time-sensitive event that requires your full attention now. Have you felt a heightened sense of awareness, maybe an unusual unease that is hard to describe? Are you sensing a shift in the way you perceive reality? Are you on the verge of a major life change that is both exhilarating and terrifying? Perhaps you are noticing subtle synchronicities or feeling the presence of unseen forces. Maybe you are feeling both chaos and clarity all at the same time. You are not alone in this experience. There's an entire spiritual dimension that's influencing your awareness, and you're about to understand more of your spiritual gifts and how they are meant to be used. What you are experiencing now is just the beginning, and the next 48 hours will bring the start of an entirely new chapter. This is it. The moment has arrived. Everything shifts now, not gradually, but in a definitive surge that is calling you forward, like a cosmic birth. These next 48 hours are more than just another passage of time. They are a gateway to your next life, the launchpad for the most aligned and authentic version of yourself, and this doorway is only open for a very short time. This isn't a subtle nudge. This is a full-blown cosmic push. It is the culmination of everything you have been working towards, and you are being asked to step through now, fully engaged and totally aware of what is at stake. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is your life, and this is your time. If you've been feeling the energetic pull, the stirring within your soul, that is your intuition calling you toward the next step in your spiritual evolution. This window, however, isn't just an open door to personal growth. It also comes with consequences. Miss the call, and you risk being swept away by the currents of your life, pulled into old patterns and energetic loops that are keeping you from the expansion you have been craving. This is an all-or-nothing kind of moment, and the clock is ticking. The rare alignment of Uranus and Neptune, happening right now, is creating an unprecedented energetic signature, a unique frequency that is directly impacting your inner world, and it will only last for the next 48 hours. This isn't just another astrological event. It's a cosmic dance that's designed to activate dormant parts of your spirit, and it's tailored exactly to where you are right now. Uranus, the planet of radical change, is working in tandem with Neptune, the planet of dreams, intuition, and the mystical, to create a perfect storm of transformative energy. This is an awakening that is happening on a cellular level, something you feel rather than intellectually understand. It is an energetic wave washing over you, pushing you towards self-discovery. It is like a cosmic mirror, reflecting back to you the parts of yourself you've been avoiding, and challenging you to step into the wholeness that has always been your birthright. This alignment, in this very specific configuration, creates a powerful push toward introspection, forcing you to look at your life with a level of honesty you may have never considered before. If you fail to recognize the importance of this time, if you do not act, you will face an energetic regression. This means you're not just remaining static, you're actually moving backward. Like a river current, the energy is pushing you in a specific direction. Ignore it, resist it, or become complacent, and you might find yourself pulled further off course, further downstream, and further away from the life you are meant to live. Think of it like a vine that has outgrown its trellis. If it isn't pruned or given support, it will either die off or become an unruly mess, and this is what is happening with the energy you are experiencing right now. The universe is offering you a new trellis to climb, and it is time to take it. You are on the precipice of a breakthrough, a transformation that is not only possible, but is being handed to you. This 48-hour window is your golden opportunity to rewrite your story, but if you miss it, you may very well be stuck in old chapters for much longer than you ever intended. But I think you are already aware of this, aren't you? If you're feeling that pull right now, like the moon is speaking directly to you, that's because it probably is, and the next 48 hours are your opportunity to fully engage with this divine calling. Right now, the air around you feels like it's vibrating with a pulsating current, an electric hum that permeates every cell in your body. It's a palpable force, almost a physical sensation, that you can't ignore because it's a full-body experience. This peak isn't just an idea, it's a physical, emotional, and spiritual event happening now. This current feels intense, maybe even slightly uncomfortable, like a pressure, a buzzing, or even a magnetic pull that seems to be coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. For many, this might manifest as an unusual surge of creative energy, sudden bursts of inspiration, or inspired action. You might find yourself pulled into writing, making music, or feeling a need to create something out of nothing. For others, it may manifest as a sudden weariness, a heavy, unexplained tiredness that lingers no matter how much you rest. This isn't ordinary fatigue. It's the weight of the world, or perhaps the weight of old energy being released. Maybe you're even experiencing emotional volatility, feeling like a lightning rod for every little thing, or perhaps you are hyper-empathetic, taking on the emotions of everyone around you. It might even show up as an intense inner restlessness, a deep need for something different, and a knowing that you must take action. These aren't random occurrences, they're all signals of this powerful energetic peak, and they're specific to you. The way that this unique alignment of Uranus and Neptune is expressing is causing an energetic push that demands your introspection. Your inner self right now is holding a mirror up to your life, and what you see is what you are meant to address. Perhaps you've been having strange, unusually vivid dreams, a sure sign that the veil is very thin, and you are accessing deeper spiritual realms and the subconscious. You are like a satellite right now, receiving downloads and new information. Maybe you're feeling a sense of loneliness, a feeling of being different or not quite belonging. All of this, while uncomfortable, is actually a part of your grand liberation. It is your initiation into the next level of your spiritual journey. If you are feeling any of these things, or something similar, know that you are not alone, and what you are experiencing is a normal part of this powerful energetic event. All of these physical, emotional, and mental experiences are simply indicators that you are finely tuned and receptive to the energy at hand, but just being receptive is not enough. Now you must act. This isn't just about understanding, it's about participating, and that begins right now. What you are feeling is also your intuition calling you forward. During these next 48 hours, the veil between our world and the unseen realms is incredibly thin, almost transparent, allowing for an increased amount of spiritual activity. This means that unseen forces, whether they are guides, ancestors, or something else entirely, are more active than ever, and that the guidance that has always been around you is now a loudspeaker in your soul. You aren't just picking up whispers now, you are picking up clear and actionable guidance. This is like tuning into a high-frequency radio station, and the clarity and volume are louder than they have ever been. You might be seeing repeating numbers like 1111, 222, or 333, and not just occasionally, but over and over again. Maybe you're encountering specific symbols that seem to be popping up everywhere, from license plates to billboards. Maybe you're feeling like you are having a conversation in the quiet spaces with someone you cannot physically see, like they are just outside of your line of sight. You may be noticing meaningful coincidences that are simply too specific to be random. These are all signals. These are not figments of your imagination. They are not random, and they are specifically for you. You're not losing your mind. You are tuning into something far beyond the ordinary, something that has always been there but was previously hidden from view, and now it is asking for your attention. Not all presences during this time are of the light. It is vitally important that you are able to differentiate between what is benevolent and what is not. This is why being clear on your intentions and how you are feeling is absolutely vital. Benevolent presences will feel loving, supportive, and peaceful. They won't demand anything of you, they will simply offer guidance, support, and a sense of calm. Shadow presences, on the other hand, will evoke feelings of fear, doubt, or a sense of unease, like something is just not quite right. They may feel demanding, critical, or even manipulative, and they are not meant to be followed. If you are feeling anything that is causing discomfort, or that feels scary, or too demanding, trust yourself enough to ignore it. That feeling is there to guide you and keep you safe. It may very well be your shadow presenting itself for review. Maybe it's an old belief, an unresolved trauma, or even a suppressed part of yourself. These moments of discomfort are gifts of awareness in disguise. Whatever is showing up, it is something that is asking for your attention and your healing. This means that discernment is your superpower right now, and listening to your heart is absolutely necessary. Your inner knowing is your compass, and your intuition is your guide. Trust yourself, and you will always know the truth. Tuning in means more than just passively listening to guidance. It also means creating space for these messages to come through. You must be silent. You must make space for yourself to feel and to hear. Try journaling. Write out what you are experiencing, what you are feeling, and what synchronicities you have noticed. This is a time to allow your experiences to come to the surface so that you may review them with new awareness. Spend time in meditation and simply sit with what is arising. Allow the thoughts, feelings, and sensations to move through you without judgment, and in the silence, the answers you seek will come. Do not ignore what is coming up for you, even if it is uncomfortable. That is the most important information that you need. You have all of the answers within you right now, and the energetic window of the next 48 hours is designed to assist you in seeing your truth. The universe is inviting you into a higher level of awareness and understanding, and it's up to you to accept the call. But now that you have this knowledge, this responsibility, you must choose to engage, for passivity is no longer an option. The universe isn't asking for perfection during this peak. It is asking for your attention and a commitment to your own well-being. The transformation you are experiencing is not a passive event, and it requires you to take an active role. You are not just a spectator in your life. You are the main character and the director. This isn't just a spiritual shift. It's a personal inflection point, a decisive moment where what you decide over these next 48 hours will have a profound impact on your direction or lack thereof. It's your chance to rewrite your narrative and break free from the constraints that have held you back for far too long, but you must take the reins and make your own decisions. This is your moment of power, and you are being asked to step into your authority. Think of it like a major crossroads. The choices you make now will set the course for your life, and you need to be clear about where you intend to go. This moment is like a fork in the road, and each direction leads to an entirely different future. The questions you ask right now will determine the path you embark on, so choose them wisely. Ask yourself the hard questions, the ones you have been avoiding, and be brutally honest with yourself. What patterns do you need to shed? What habits are holding you back? What beliefs no longer serve you? What toxic relationships are you ready to walk away from? What fears are you ready to release? The answers may not be easy to face, but they are essential for your growth. You cannot move forward without first addressing what is no longer working for you, and it is not going to be comfortable, but it is entirely necessary. These next 48 hours are going to be messy, it is going to be emotional, and it is going to require that you step outside of your comfort zone. That is the nature of transformation, and there is no other way to move forward. There will be uncertainty, there will be fear, and there will be discomfort. But clarity is always on the other side of uncertainty, and that clarity is coming to you. Trust in the process and trust in yourself, because you are capable of so much more than you know. This moment is not meant to scare you. It's meant to empower you, and that empowerment comes when you choose to participate in your journey with full intention. This peak requires that you take active steps to release these old patterns and to intentionally move towards alignment and authenticity. This could mean consciously breaking patterns of thinking or behaving that keep you stuck, or it might be making changes in your daily routines. If you are habitually late, make a decision to be on time. If you are a people pleaser, set a boundary for yourself and keep it. You are being called to embrace your true values and to live a life that is in alignment with your authentic self, and it is not always going to be comfortable. You must identify and embrace what you truly believe in and what matters to you, not what other people expect of you. Maybe you need to say no to a situation or relationship that is draining you. Perhaps you need to say yes to something that has always called to your heart. This is your time to choose, to make powerful decisions, and to move forward toward the future you envision for yourself. Every step you take is a choice that is creating your future. If you fully embrace this peak, if you commit to yourself, the next steps of your life are poised to unfold with a beauty and power you can barely imagine right now. Like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon, you are about to experience a transformation that will reveal your true potential, and it is so much bigger than you realize. You are meant for more than you currently allow yourself to have, and that more is only a decision away. The universe has always intended for you to live a life of purpose, joy, and abundance, and this current energetic window is offering you a clear pathway to that. This isn't a message for the world, it's a message for you, a personal call from the cosmos, a divine invitation for growth that only you can claim, and that only you can choose to accept. The universe is always whispering to you, guiding you, supporting you, and loving you. It is always offering you opportunities to grow and to become more aligned with your highest purpose. This current peak is an exclamation point on that guidance, a cosmic nudge that cannot be ignored. Trust what you know to be true and trust your heart to guide you. The universe is not separate from you, it's working with you, supporting you, and celebrating you every step of the way, but you must do the work, you must make the choices, and you must stay engaged. This is a partnership, and the universe is holding up its end of the bargain, and now it is time for you to meet it. This is not an abstract idea, it is a practical application of your spiritual gifts. So, I encourage you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your experiences in the comments. What are you feeling? What are you noticing? What questions are coming up for you during this time? The support of community can be so valuable during times of transformation. And as a final note, I will say that we're just starting to see what is on the horizon in terms of energy, and what comes next is a whole other chapter. It's like the universe is already rolling out the red carpet for something big, and the invitation is, once again, for you to step into your destiny. 2025 will be like nothing we've ever seen before, so be sure you stay tuned, because you won't want to miss what comes next. This 48-hour window isn't just a critical period. It's an energetic singularity, a cosmic event with precise parameters that are unrepeatable within your current life cycle. This alignment of Uranus and Neptune is not a generalized astrological influence, but a highly specific configuration with a precise window of maximum impact, and that window is now open. Think of it like a perfect alignment of lenses that creates a focused beam of light. The energetic flow is concentrated and powerful, and once it passes, it will never be the same again, not in your lifetime, not like this. These two powerful planets in this specific dance are creating a unique frequency that is designed to unlock potential and ignite an evolutionary leap, and the timing is not arbitrary. It is specifically tailored to your soul's unique journey, and that makes this moment exceptionally powerful and time-sensitive. To miss this opportunity is not simply to postpone change. It's to risk missing a pivotal moment of personal evolution. This precise alignment isn't something that will simply repeat. It is not like a movie that you can rewatch later. It is a moment in time, and the choice to engage with it is now or not at all, which makes this time all the more significant. This is a convergence of forces that is specifically intended for you, so pay attention to how this energy is moving through you. This is unlike anything you've ever experienced, and it is unlikely to repeat itself in this way ever again, so what are you going to do with that knowledge? The consequences of inaction during this 48-hour window aren't just about remaining stagnant. They include the real possibility of being pulled energetically backwards, or even into a more chaotic state than you were in before. Consider it like a powerful river current. It's not just flowing, it's pulling you in a direction, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. If you are not actively steering, if you are not paying attention to your inner compass, you run the risk of being swept away down a path that is not in alignment with your highest good. This isn't just about missing an opportunity, it's about allowing yourself to be pulled down a negative path. This is not a subtle suggestion, this is a warning. Perhaps you've felt like you've been in a cycle, like you keep reliving the same situations, and that is because your life has been like a boat that has not been untethered. You might keep finding yourself in relationships that do not honor you, or in situations that make you feel small and powerless. If you ignore this call to change, that cycle will only continue, and that is the risk at hand. Not engaging with your growth has a ripple effect, and that can lead to negative experiences, both within and without. Ignoring the call will not only stunt your growth, but it will actively work against your overall well-being, which is why it's so vital that you use this time to your advantage. Your inaction could have a wider reach than you can imagine, and this moment is designed to break those patterns so you don't have to experience that anymore. The universe is presenting you with the exact support you need if you will only say yes. This message, the one you are hearing right now, isn't for everyone, it's for you. Your awareness of this moment is not accidental. It is a testament to your unique connection to these energies and something that you must take with the utmost seriousness. You're not most people. You're one of the chosen ones, and you have a unique role to play. You've been walking a path of spiritual awakening for a long time, and perhaps you didn't even know it. Maybe you've always felt different, like you don't quite belong. Maybe you've always had a sense that something bigger was at play. Maybe you've felt the quiet whispers of the divine guiding you. Maybe you've always had a pull to things that most people wouldn't understand. Perhaps you have always been drawn to esoteric wisdom or the mysteries of the universe. And if that is true for you, then that means you were always meant to receive this specific message. This is not just a coincidence. You have been guided, and you are ready to step into your purpose, whatever that may be, and this moment is the signal to go. This inner knowing, the sense that you are different, isn't a flaw, it's your strength, it is your spiritual radar, and it is telling you that the time for transformation is now. Right now, this energetic peak is not just an abstract concept. It's a physically tangible experience. That pulsating current you are feeling, it's like a heartbeat, but much faster, like a drum pounding in your chest, or a wave of electricity that is coursing through your veins. This energy isn't subtle. It's a vibration that runs through your entire body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, and there is no escaping it. The electric hum isn't just a figure of speech. It's an auditory sensation, a high-pitched tone, like a cicada, that seems to be coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. Perhaps you can only hear it when you are in a very quiet space, when all other sounds are muted, and you can feel the frequency under your skin, like a tingling sensation that is a persistent reminder of the energy that is all around you. It is not only a physical experience, it's an energetic one. Your body is reacting to the changes, and it will not ignore this signal. These aren't just unusual feelings. These are signs that your energetic field is being recalibrated and upgraded to support your spiritual evolution, so you are not only meant to be aware of them, you are meant to use them for your own personal growth. This energy is moving through you, and it's designed to change you. This heightened energy might be manifesting in ways you haven't anticipated. Perhaps you are experiencing an unexplainable fatigue, an extreme lethargy that lingers even after sufficient sleep, and no amount of rest seems to make a difference. You might also be experiencing surges of creative energy, intense moments of inspiration that feel like they must be used right now, or they will be lost forever. Maybe you are pulled to write, or to paint, or to sing, or to dance, and the need to express yourself feels absolutely necessary. These are not random shifts in energy, they are specific responses to this energetic peak, and they are showing you how to move forward. It's not just physical, it's emotional as well. Perhaps you're experiencing sudden mood swings, intense waves of emotion, going from joy to sadness, or anger to peace with no warning, and these are all normal responses. Maybe you are feeling like a lightning rod, picking up on the emotions of everyone around you, and it feels overwhelming. This hypersensitivity is all part of the process. It may be that synchronicities are happening in your physical space, objects moving, lights flickering, or appliances turning on and off, and what seems random is actually very specific and personally relevant to you. So pay attention to everything, not just some things. All of these experiences, no matter how strange they may seem, are part of the energetic signature of this very special alignment, and they are specifically tailored to you, so your only job is to observe, to feel, and to know what is truly happening. The unique alignment of Uranus and Neptune isn't just a distant cosmic event. It's a personal mirror reflecting back to you the depths of your inner landscape, your current life path, with specific meaning and intent. These are not abstract concepts. Uranus and Neptune are forces that are actively pushing you toward change. They are acting like celestial agents of transformation. This alignment isn't something happening to you. It's something happening for you, and what it is showing you is what you are ready to work through. You may have been avoiding or denying aspects of yourself, perhaps old wounds that need to be healed or unrealized potential that is now ready to be claimed. Maybe there are parts of yourself you have suppressed or aspects of your life you have been ignoring, and this energy is bringing them all to the surface. It might even bring up uncomfortable truths or force you to confront things that you have been running from, and that is not random. This is a deliberate energetic push that is designed to bring awareness and clarity, and it's showing you what you need to see, but you must be willing to look. Whatever is being reflected to you is what you need to address, so use this time to heal and to grow. This is a moment of intense personal transformation that is not just possible, it is being required of you in order to step into your next level. That thin veil you are experiencing isn't just a spiritual concept, it's a very real shift in the dimensional barriers between worlds. It's manifesting as intensified dreams, experiences that are so lifelike they feel like reality. These aren't just random images, they are messages, symbolic representations of what is happening in your soul. You may be having very vivid dreams that are so real they are hard to distinguish from your waking life. Perhaps the dreams are not always comfortable and are confronting or unsettling, but they are important for you to review. It's not just what you see when you are sleeping, but also your waking life. Your heightened awareness is like an expanded sense of knowing, a feeling of something being off, or a sense that you can see behind the curtain of reality, and that there is something more going on than what you can perceive with your five senses. It's an ability to see the signs and symbols that are guiding you, and an understanding that the universe is speaking to you directly. The messages are always there, but you must be open and receptive to the language that is being used, and they are not always what you expect. You might find yourself seeing patterns or feeling a sense of knowing that is difficult to explain logically, and that is exactly what the energy of this time is designed to do, is to open you up to what has always been there. Yes, this energy may feel heavy, it may even feel chaotic, but it is essential to know that it is a necessary step for personal liberation. This isn't about enduring suffering, it's about releasing what no longer serves you. Think of it like the weight of an old coat that you've outgrown. It is not necessarily heavy, but it's holding you back. You are not meant to carry it any longer, and it is time to take it off. These heavy feelings, they are not a bad thing, they are the weight of things being lifted away, like old layers being shed, and the feeling may be uncomfortable, but it will be worth it. This chaos, it's not something to fear, it's the energy of change, and transformation is not always a smooth process. Think of it like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. There is a messy, uncomfortable stage where it dissolves before it can take flight. This chaos is not the end, it is part of the process, and it is making a path for you to move toward a more aligned version of yourself. Growth does not happen in comfort. It happens when you step outside of your comfort zone, when you are challenged, and when you are willing to face the unknown, and this is exactly what is being offered to you right now, so embrace it and step into the new. That thin veil, that shift in dimensional barriers, is not just a spiritual idea, it's a tangible change in the way you experience the world around you. It's like the energetic field around you has expanded, and it's making you more sensitive to unseen forces and to other realities. It's not just that the veil is thinner, it is now more porous, which allows for the interaction with spiritual forces more easily. You may have a sense of existing in multiple dimensions at once, and that can feel disorienting if you do not know what is happening. You may feel like you have one foot in this world and one foot in another, and this is exactly the experience you are designed to have during this time. The way that the veil is manifesting right now is not subtle. It's more like a doorway has opened, and that it is a two-way street, meaning that not only can you receive guidance and inspiration, but that spiritual forces can also move more easily into your space, and you must be discerning. During this time, synchronicities will be intense, and they will be too specific to ignore. You might see repeating number patterns like 111, 222, 333, or even more complex sequences, not just randomly, but over and over, and they will feel like a wink from the universe. Perhaps you are hearing certain words or phrases in seemingly random places, words that are very specific to your life or to a question you have been asking. Maybe you are encountering people who are delivering specific messages that feel like they are meant just for you. It's not just about recognizing these occurrences, it's about deciphering the meaning behind them, because they are not random. They are highly personal communications for you to pay attention to. These are not just hints. These are direct messages, and they require you to be present and engaged. The feelings of guidance are not subtle either, they are overwhelming. Perhaps you are experiencing inner knowing, strong hunches, or messages received through intuition, and they are so specific and so powerful that you cannot simply ignore them. You may feel a sense of being guided, like you have a team of spiritual cheerleaders helping you along the way. You may be having direct communications with guides or ancestors, and it might feel like they are actually present with you. The veil being thin also means that you might be able to sense certain entities making themselves known, not just subtle whispers, but direct interactions. These are not things to be afraid of, but rather opportunities to connect with other realms, but discernment is vital, so trust yourself always. Knowing the difference between benevolent presences and shadows is essential during this time, and you must trust how you are feeling to guide you. Benevolent presences will always feel loving, supportive, and peaceful. They will bring a sense of calm and clarity, not fear, and they will not demand anything of you. They will offer support, encouragement, and wisdom, and they will always honor your free will. They are here to assist you on your journey, but not to control it. Shadow presences will feel very different. They will evoke feelings of fear, confusion, or manipulation. They may feel demanding or critical, and they will try to control your actions and decisions. Their messages will be confusing or unsettling, and their intent will not be in your best interest, so do not listen. Trust your gut. If it feels wrong, it probably is. The messages from benevolent presences will be empowering and uplifting, always encouraging you to step into your highest potential, and the messages from shadow presences will be disempowering and limiting, keeping you small and fearful. The messages are a clear indicator of what is what, but your internal guidance system is your best tool. This is not a time to be passive. This is the time to listen to your own knowing. This requires that you journal, that you be silent, that you create space to process all of this information so that you can tune into the subtle messages that are all around you, and you are not just observing, you are discerning the nature of the energies. Your journal is not just a place to record information. It is a tool for self-discovery. Ask yourself questions. What am I feeling? What am I noticing? What synchronicities am I experiencing? Note any patterns or specific symbols or even the themes of your dreams. Record any messages you receive from your intuition, because those are the breadcrumbs that you are being offered to guide you through this time. Meditation is not just about quieting your mind. It's about opening yourself to your inner wisdom and higher guidance. Practice sitting in silence and allow the thoughts, the feelings, and the sensations to come, and let them pass without judgment. In the quiet spaces, you will receive the clarity and direction that you seek, but this requires practice. The messages you receive will not always be what you expect, and your job is not to force anything, but to listen and to trust. The answers you are looking for are already within you, and the energy of this 48-hour window is designed to help you see them, but you must be an active participant, not a passive observer. This is not just a cosmic event. It's a personal invitation that requires your active participation. The universe is offering you an opportunity, but it is also requiring that you choose to engage, that you take the action needed to step into your highest potential. This isn't something that is just going to happen to you. This is something you are meant to co-create, and that requires your intentional engagement. The transformation that is available to you is not something that you simply wait for. It's something you have to participate in, and you are being given the invitation and the support that you need. You are not a bystander in your own spiritual journey. You are an active agent, a co-creator of your own reality, and that means you must choose to participate in how this all plays out in your life. This is your moment to step into your power and to take control of your destiny and how this will happen. This 48-hour window isn't just a small turning point. It is a major crossroads, a fork in the road of your life. This is a decisive moment where the choices you make right now will have a profound impact on the trajectory of your future, and it's like you are at a point where you can choose the direction you go. Think of it like a train track changing. That is the metaphor for your life at this moment. You can go straight ahead, or you can make the conscious choice to change direction, and that is the opportunity that is being offered to you. These aren't just slight alterations, they are changes that can alter the course of your life for years to come. A small action now can have a significant impact, and this is true for both short-term and long-term results. Every choice you make now will ripple through your future, creating an entirely different path, so choose them wisely and don't take this lightly. The universe is giving you the chance to rewrite your story, but it requires that you step into your power, that you are clear on your intentions, and that you do the work that is being asked of you. This moment is not for hesitation, it is for action. Now ask yourself the hard questions, the ones that make you uncomfortable, and be brutally honest. What patterns do you need to shed, like a snake shedding its skin, so that it may continue to grow? What are the self-limiting beliefs that are holding you back, making you feel small and powerless? What behaviors are no longer serving you, and what toxic patterns are you repeating without even realizing it? Perhaps you are a people pleaser, or a procrastinator, or someone who constantly doubts their own worth. It might be a subtle belief that you are not worthy, or that you are not good enough, and you are being called to challenge those beliefs. Maybe it is a relationship that feels draining, or a habit that you have developed, or a situation that is causing you pain. The truth might be uncomfortable, but it is necessary for your growth. Face your fears head-on and do not look away. The universe is calling you to look inward and not to hide from the truth. Now take those answers and begin the process of releasing what no longer serves you and moving toward alignment with your highest self. This could look like consciously breaking patterns of negative thinking, using affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind, or starting new daily routines that are more supportive of your overall well-being. This could also mean releasing old relationships or setting clear boundaries and not allowing anyone to cross them. Letting go might mean forgiving yourself and others for past hurts and moving forward without resentment. What are you ready to walk away from? What are you ready to say yes to? You are being called to embrace your authenticity, to live your truth, and to honor your unique path, whatever that may be. Align with your values and start living a life that is true to who you are, not who others expect you to be. This requires intention, awareness, and a commitment to yourself. The universe is not going to do the work for you, but it will support you every step of the way if you simply choose to do your part. The emotions of uncertainty and fear are very common during any kind of transformation, but they do not have to define your experience. Uncertainty, that feeling of not knowing what will happen next, is actually a sign that you are leaving your comfort zone and entering into the unknown, which is where all growth occurs. Uncertainty isn't a sign to stop. It is a sign to keep moving forward, so do not let it paralyze you. Fear is a natural human emotion, and it does not mean you are weak or that you are on the wrong path. It simply means you are stepping outside of what is familiar, and that is never going to feel comfortable. However, you can reframe fear as excitement, and instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. Trust yourself, trust the path, and trust that you are being guided every step of the way, and you can move through any fear. Remember that every great transformation starts with a step into the unknown, and that the discomfort you feel right now is a temporary step on your journey to your next evolution. These feelings will not last forever. Clarity will come on the other side of all of this, and you will be much more aligned with your purpose and your authentic self, and that makes it all worth it. If you choose to fully engage with this transformation, then the next steps in your life are poised to unfold with a beauty and a power that you can barely imagine right now. The growth you are about to experience is unlike anything you have felt before, and you are not meant to play small any longer. Imagine a life that is filled with joy, purpose, and abundance, a life that is free of fear and self-doubt, and that is waiting for you if you choose to step through this doorway. You are meant for more than what you are currently allowing yourself to have, and the universe has always intended for you to live a life of joy, abundance, and love. The potential for growth and spiritual connection is exponential, and it is only a decision away. If you choose to embrace this moment, you will discover that your life will feel more aligned, more purposeful, and more abundant than ever before, and you are worthy of that experience. This is not just wishful thinking, it is the truth of your existence, and it is your divine birthright. This message, the one you are hearing right now, is not for everyone. It's a highly personal call to action and a unique invitation that is specifically tailored to your individual needs and your unique spiritual journey. You are uniquely positioned to receive this message because you are meant to step into a new level of purpose, and the universe is calling you, and this is your reminder to answer that call. This moment is not for anyone else but you, and you are being asked to recognize this and to choose yourself. You are not alone, and the universe is always calling to you, guiding you, supporting you, and loving you every step of the way. This experience that you are currently having is not random. It is a deliberate exclamation point on that divine support, and it is designed to empower you. The universe is not some far-off entity. It is an ever-present force that is constantly guiding you and is always providing you with the support you need. You have a powerful inner guidance system that is always available, and you can use it as your compass for making decisions during this time. This guidance is your intuition, your inner knowing, that quiet voice within that always knows what to do, and you must learn to trust it. Pay attention to what feels right in your heart, and use that as your compass, because the path that is right for you may not be right for anyone else. You are not meant to follow anyone else's path, but your own. You are also being surrounded by a divine support team that includes guides, ancestors, and angels that are always there to assist you if you will simply ask for their help. You may not always see them, but they are always present, and they are always working for your highest good, but you must also take action and participate in your own transformation. The universe is there to support you, but it will never take away your free will. This is a dance, a partnership, and you are a very important member of the team. Now it's time to step into your power, to engage with this community, and to claim your destiny. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss another message. Share your experiences and your thoughts in the comments below, because your experience is unique, and it may help others as they navigate their own personal journey. By sharing what you are going through, you will not only help yourself, you will also help others to see that they are not alone in this experience, and that is invaluable. This community is here to support you and to provide a space for healing, connection, and growth. Take a moment to reach out, to share, and to connect. And as a final note, we're just at the beginning of something truly remarkable. We are just starting to see what is on the horizon in terms of the energy, and what is to come is a whole other chapter, and it's going to require you to be fully engaged and aware. You are on the verge of something truly epic, like the universe is already rolling out the red carpet for something very big and very powerful. The year 2025 will be unlike anything we have ever seen before, and it is important that you are prepared. This is not the end of the journey, but rather the beginning of a new level of awakening, so stay tuned, because you won't want to miss what comes next. This culmination, the point you are at right now, is not an arbitrary destination on your path. It's the result of every choice, every struggle, and every moment of growth that you have ever experienced. Every step you have taken, every hurdle you've overcome, every lesson you've learned, has all led you directly to this very moment. Think of it like a symphony, each note, each instrument, each section, all building to the crescendo, and that crescendo is now. And this 48-hour period is when all of that energy comes to a head, to a very specific point of manifestation and potential transformation. The past pain that you have felt, the joy you have experienced, the relationships you have had, and even the challenges that seemed insurmountable, all had a purpose, and they have all perfectly positioned you for what is to come. The universe has been meticulously guiding you, step by step, and now you stand at the precipice of a major leap. This isn't just a random day. It is the apex of a long and complex process, your own personal and unique spiritual evolution, which makes this moment deeply personal and significant, and that needs your utmost focus and attention. The specific energies at play are combining in a way that is perfectly timed with your soul's journey to maximize this opportunity, and that makes this an appointment that you cannot miss, and this 48-hour window is when all of that will be coming to fruition. This is a time-sensitive opportunity that will not be repeated again in this way. This isn't like a practice run, this is the real thing, and you will only get this one chance, so pay attention to what is happening. Think of it like a key that is only able to unlock a specific door, and that door is only open for a very limited amount of time. This door has opened for you, and for you alone, and it is up to you to walk through it. This energy is not a broad stroke. It is a very precise and concentrated flow of energy designed specifically for you. It is like a laser beam, focused on one specific point, creating an intense opportunity, but it has a very specific duration, and once it passes, that window closes, and you cannot go back. The alignment of Uranus and Neptune, the specific way that they are interacting with each other, is creating a field of maximum influence, and that window of influence is now open, and then it will be gone, and this makes it imperative that you use this time to its fullest potential, because there will be no other opportunity like this in your lifetime. This 48-hour period is not just another few days on the calendar. It's a very finite window of opportunity, a cosmic event that has a specific beginning and a specific end, and once it is over, the opportunity for this specific transformation is gone, and that is why you must treat this time with reverence and action. This isn't just some external event happening out there in the cosmos. This is a deeply personal, individual experience designed to directly impact your life, your soul, and your spiritual growth. This message that you are hearing right now isn't for the masses, it's for you and for you alone. It is tailored to your specific needs and your specific path, and it's meant to awaken something within you. You are not just a witness to this event. You are an active participant, and this event is here to help you move into the next phase of your evolution, and it's not an accident that you have found your way to this message. Think of it like a direct call from the universe, a very personal invitation designed exclusively for you and your individual path. This alignment of Uranus and Neptune is not just a celestial alignment, it is a direct link to your soul's evolution, and it has been timed perfectly to coincide with your current journey. This is not a coincidence, it's a divine appointment, a cosmic rendezvous that is specifically designed to propel you forward, so treat it with the importance it is due. The energy of the cosmos is intentionally working with you to move you in the direction of your highest potential, and this is a message for you and no one else, so use it as the personal guidance it is intended to be. This pulsating current, the one that is now moving through your being, isn't some subtle energy that you can barely perceive. It's a very intense and palpable sensation. Perhaps it feels like a pressure building in your chest, like your heart is beating with the rhythm of the cosmos, a powerful energy expanding within you as you become more connected to this shift. It's a vibration that runs throughout your body, like a wave of electricity from your head to your toes, and it may be causing a tingling sensation, as if you are a tuning fork, resonating with the frequency of the universe. This physical manifestation isn't random. It's a sign that your body is reacting to the intensified energetic field that is now surrounding you, and there is nothing you can do to stop it, but you can choose to engage with it or to resist it. You may feel like you are being stretched and expanded as the energy is moving through you and is designed to make room for your next level of evolution. The intensity is also felt as an internal pressure, a sense of something building inside you, like a volcano that is about to erupt, and you may not know how to contain all of this power, and that feeling is normal. This is not a subtle energy, it's a physical sensation that is meant to be felt, so that you understand the intensity of the shift that is taking place within you. The electric hum is also a very real sensation that you can physically experience. It's not just a metaphor. It may feel like a ringing in your ears, a high-pitched tone that seems to be coming from inside your own head, or perhaps a vibration beneath your skin that is a constant reminder of the energy that surrounds you. This heightened energy may manifest in a wide variety of ways, and it's essential to understand that all of these are normal and valid. You may be experiencing extreme fatigue, an exhaustion that lingers even after sufficient sleep, and an inability to focus on your daily tasks. It could feel like a heavy blanket weighing you down, making even the smallest tasks seem monumental, and this is not something that you can push through. This is a signal that you must rest. The creative energy may be manifesting as sudden bursts of inspiration, a feeling that you are being called to express yourself in some way, and you have an undeniable urge to paint, or write, or play music, or to make something with your own two hands, and if you deny that urge, it will only increase. It may feel like a dam has broken, and the flow of creative ideas are overwhelming, and you cannot keep up with all of it. This creative impulse isn't just a random desire. It's a direct response to the intensified energy, and it's guiding you to new ways of expressing yourself. The emotional states may feel heightened too, and you might be experiencing intense waves of emotion, like a pendulum swinging from extreme joy to extreme sadness, with no warning, or you may feel an overwhelming sense of empathy, picking up on the emotions of those around you. This emotional volatility isn't a sign of instability. It's a sign that you are becoming more sensitive to your own feelings and the feelings of others, and that this sensitivity is a gift, so embrace it and allow yourself to feel it all. You might even find yourself revisiting old memories, an intense wave of nostalgia, making you want to reconnect with people or places from your past, and this isn't a random impulse. It's a way of bringing awareness to unresolved feelings, and that all of this is a part of this transformational process. This alignment of Uranus and Neptune isn't just some distant cosmic event. It's a very personal and direct influence on your inner world and on how you are interacting with the world around you, and that is important to understand. Uranus, the planet of change, is acting like a catalyst for transformation, pushing you out of your comfort zone and creating a need for change, even if it is something that you were not intending to do. You may feel a very strong urge to break free from old patterns and from situations that no longer serve you, and this feeling is coming from the influence of this alignment, and this energy will not relent until you honor it. Neptune, the planet of illusion and spirituality, is bringing up your deepest patterns, your hidden desires, and your limiting beliefs, showing you exactly where you are not aligned with your higher self, and you are being asked to confront what you have been ignoring. The energy may feel chaotic, it may feel confusing, as it brings both change and illusion to the forefront, and what seems to be contradictory is actually designed to help you move into your next level. So do not resist, but allow it to happen, because it's all a part of your evolution. You may feel as though you are both being pushed forward and being pulled back at the same time, and this is the dual nature of the energies, and the push and pull is not meant to confuse, but to motivate you into clarity if you are only willing to be honest with yourself. This combination of chaos and revelation is precisely what you need in order to break free from the past, so lean into the discomfort and trust that you are being led to where you need to be. The range of experiences that you are having during this time are all part of your unique journey, and it's very important for you to know that you are not alone in these feelings. Those strange dreams that you have been having, those vivid, often uncomfortable images and stories, are not random. They are messages from your subconscious, from the spiritual realm, and they are a reflection of the energy that is moving through you. Perhaps they are showing you the shadow aspects of yourself that need healing, or perhaps they are showing you a potential future that is possible for you if you are willing to step into your power, and either way they are showing you something that you need to see and to understand and to act on. Those intensified feelings that you have been experiencing are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign of your growing awareness and your increased sensitivity, and it means you are not numb, and you are fully experiencing all of life as it is meant to be experienced, and you should embrace that. That feeling of being watched, that sense that there is something or someone else present, it's not paranoia, it's your awareness of the spiritual forces that are now much closer and that are interacting with you. It means that the veil is thinner and that you are more attuned to unseen energies. You are picking up on the vibrations of other realms, and that may be a little unnerving, but it's not meant to cause fear, It is meant to awaken your awareness, and that is very powerful. You are meant to understand that you are not alone in this process. The universe is always with you, and you must begin to trust your own experience of it. This experience is not one-dimensional. It's a combination of challenge and liberation, and both are equally important to understand. The discomfort that you are feeling, it's not a sign that you are doing something wrong. It is a sign that old patterns and old beliefs are being challenged, and that new ways of being are being formed. Think of it like a snake shedding its skin. It is not a comfortable process, but it's necessary for growth, and you are doing exactly the same thing on a spiritual level. The challenges that you are currently experiencing are not meant to break you. They are meant to strengthen you. They are meant to release what is no longer serving you and to make room for new beginnings. These experiences are not negative. They are an opportunity to release old burdens and to step into a more authentic version of yourself. The liberation that you are experiencing is not something that comes without any effort. It requires that you make conscious choices to move forward and to align with your true path, and you are absolutely able to do that if you simply choose to. This discomfort that you are feeling right now is not a destination. It's a signpost pointing you in the direction of your highest potential, and it's a necessary part of your spiritual evolution, so embrace it, trust the process, and know that you are moving to a higher version of yourself, a version that is waiting for you on the other side of this transformation. That thin veil between worlds isn't just a spiritual metaphor. It's an actual, tangible shift in the energetic boundaries that separate the different dimensions, and you are experiencing the effects of that right now. This isn't just a theoretical concept. It's a very real experience that is impacting your life in very noticeable ways, and you cannot deny that something is changing. The energetic field around you has expanded, which means you are now more sensitive to spiritual forces, and you are more receptive to guidance and inspiration that may have been present all along, but that you did not have the capacity to perceive. This thinning of the veil isn't just a small shift. It's like the door has been opened, and you are now able to access a greater level of connection with other realms and with your own intuition. It's as though you are straddling two worlds at once, and that feeling is confusing, but it's also a sign that you are expanding your awareness and your perceptions, and that is something to embrace, not to resist. The barrier that was once keeping you separate is now more porous. It's not just thin, it's like a doorway, which allows for greater interaction, both with benevolent energies and energies that are less supportive. So discernment is key, and that requires you to know and to trust your own experience. This opening is a two-way street. Not only are you able to perceive more clearly, the spiritual forces are also able to enter your space more easily, so it's critical to know the difference, and you can only know by paying very close attention to your own feelings and to your own inner knowing. This means the synchronicities you are experiencing are going to become more intense, they will be more specific, and they will be impossible to ignore. You may see patterns of numbers repeating over and over on clocks, license plates, receipts, and these aren't random occurrences. They are messages directly from the universe, and they are tailored specifically for you. You may hear words or phrases that are relevant to your life, popping up in conversations or on the radio, and these are not coincidences. They are specific clues designed to guide you. You may encounter people who are delivering specific messages or opportunities, and it may seem random, but there is always a reason why you have encountered them at that moment, and you must be open to the meaning that they bring. These are not just hints or subtle nudges. They are direct messages from the universe, and they are designed to help you stay on the right path, and that path is the one that is right for you, and you must begin to trust in it. The feelings of guidance are also more pronounced, and they can feel undeniable, like strong hunches and clear messages received through your intuition, and you may feel like your gut is guiding you, and you can't ignore the feelings that you have, because they are always correct. You may have a sense of being supported by unseen forces, like you have a team of spiritual cheerleaders helping you along the way, and that might be new for you. You may feel like you are having direct communication with guides, angels, and ancestors, and you might even be able to sense their presence with you, and that is not something to dismiss. It's something to pay very close attention to. These are all signs that you are now more open to the spiritual dimensions, and you are receiving guidance in the form of messages that are designed to help you navigate this transition. Distinguishing between benevolent presences and shadows is absolutely essential at this time, and your feelings are your best guide. Benevolent presences always feel calm, loving, and supportive. They will bring a sense of peace, not fear, and they will always honor your free will. Their messages will always be uplifting, encouraging you to step into your highest potential, and they will not demand anything of you. They are there to assist you, and they are there to support you on your journey, and that makes their presence very gentle and kind, and you will always feel safe and supported by their guidance. Shadow presences are very different, and they will evoke feelings of fear, confusion, or even manipulation. They may try to control you or make you doubt yourself, and their messages are designed to make you feel small and powerless. Their intent is not in your best interest, so it's vital that you do not listen to those messages. It will feel like they are trying to undermine you, they will try to confuse you, and they will try to convince you that you are not worthy. These shadow presences are not here to guide you, they are here to distract you, so you must use your discernment to protect yourself. If it feels scary, if it feels confusing, then it is not from a benevolent source. Trust your own intuition, because that is your best guide, and if something feels wrong, it probably is, so do not allow fear to take control, but use your own internal guidance system to navigate all of this energy. Remember, you are the one in charge, and you get to choose what and who you allow to influence you during this time. Journaling and sitting in silence are absolutely crucial during this time, because these practices are the key to deciphering the messages that you are receiving, and for discerning between the various energies, and they will help you use this time wisely. Your journal is not just a notebook. It is a tool for self-discovery, and it's a place to process what you are experiencing, to reflect on your dreams, and to understand the synchronicities that are showing up in your life. Be sure to record the symbols, the patterns, the themes that are coming up, and be sure to ask yourself questions. What am I feeling? What am I noticing? What is the message behind this? What is it that I need to understand? The act of writing will help you clarify your thoughts, it will help you organize your experiences, and it will also help you discern the difference between the subtle messages and the loud distractions. Meditation is not just about emptying your mind. It's about opening your heart to your own inner wisdom, and it's about allowing your intuition to guide you without any outside interference. In the quiet spaces of your own being, you can connect with the divine, and you can receive the clarity and the direction that you seek, and you can also connect with your own inner knowing. Sit in silence, allow the thoughts and the feelings to come, and then let them pass without judgment, and this practice will provide a quiet space for the messages to come through, and you must allow for this opportunity. The answers you are looking for are not outside of you. They are within you, and these practices will simply help you to access the guidance you are seeking, and you are fully capable of doing this work. This moment in time is not just a passive experience. It is an invitation that is calling you into active participation, and it's time for you to answer that call. The universe is not just asking you to witness this event. It is asking you to co-create it, to actively engage with the energies that are available, and to take responsibility for your own transformation. This is not a spectator sport. This is a personal journey, and you have a crucial role to play, so you must step up to that role. Your choices matter, and your actions matter, and you are not a bystander in your own spiritual journey. You are a co-creator, and that is a position of power, so do not forget that. This means you have to decide how you will respond to this energy. You have to decide what you will do with the knowledge you have gained, and you have to decide what direction you will take next. This is not just happening to you, it's happening for you, and it requires your full attention and active engagement, and you are the only one who can make that decision. This 48-hour period is not just a minor shift. It's a critical inflection point, a fork in the road of your life, where you are choosing your own path. This isn't just a small detour. It's a major turn that has the potential to change everything, and you are the one that must decide. The decisions you make in these next 2 days will have a lasting impact on your spiritual path, on your emotional well-being, and on every single aspect of your life, so treat this time with reverence. Your life, as you know it, is about to change, and you are the one that is choosing how that will happen, and the magnitude of that choice should not be overlooked. This is like choosing a direction on a compass. Even a slight change in direction can lead you to a very different destination, and the same is true for the choices you are making right now. The choices you make now will ripple through time and space, creating a new reality, and you must be aware of the power that you hold right now. This moment is an opportunity for you to rewrite your story, to create a new reality for yourself, and you are the one holding the pen, so write with intention and choose your words carefully. Now it's time to ask yourself some very honest and very challenging questions, the questions that you might have been avoiding, the ones that make you feel uncomfortable, and there are no more places left to hide. What patterns are you ready to shed, like old layers of skin that no longer fit the person you are now becoming? What are the self-limiting beliefs that are keeping you small, making you doubt your worth, and are preventing you from stepping into your power? What behaviors no longer serve you, and what toxic patterns are you still repeating without even realizing it? Perhaps you are a people pleaser, always putting others before yourself, or perhaps you are a procrastinator, always delaying your dreams and goals. Maybe you have a habit of doubting yourself, of being overly critical, and holding yourself back from your own potential. What are you ready to release? What relationships are you ready to walk away from? What situations are you ready to change? These questions may be uncomfortable, but they are necessary, and you are not meant to run away from them. You are meant to face them and to grow, and the time for that work is now, in this 48-hour window. Now take that awareness and use it to actively begin the process of releasing old patterns, of moving toward alignment, and of embracing authenticity, and do not delay this process any longer. This may involve consciously shifting your thought patterns or choosing more empowering beliefs, and it may require you to make some very difficult decisions. You may need to start using daily affirmations to reprogram your subconscious and to create new supportive routines that better align with your goals. You may also need to set very clear boundaries and to be honest with the people in your life, and to stop allowing people to cross them. You might need to forgive yourself and others for past hurts and move forward without resentment or bitterness, and those are not small tasks, but they are important ones. The steps you take now will set the foundation for your future, so take them with intention and do not delay and do not look back. The actions you take over these next 48 hours will have a profound effect, so make sure you do not waste this very important opportunity. This transformation may not always be smooth or easy, and there will be times when you will be challenged, where you feel confused, and that is okay. The emotions of uncertainty and fear are all a part of the process, and you are not meant to run away from those feelings. You are meant to work through them, and you are more than capable of doing that. The uncertainty, the feeling of not knowing what comes next, is a very natural part of change, but it does not mean that you are lost, and it does not mean that you are on the wrong path. It simply means you are moving into the unknown, and this is where all growth occurs. You are not meant to have all of the answers, and it is okay to feel uncertain, and you are more than able to trust the process and to continue moving forward. The fear, the feeling that something could go wrong, is a natural response to stepping outside of your comfort zone, but it's not a sign that you should stop or that you should turn back, and it doesn't mean that you are not strong enough to handle this. Instead of letting it paralyze you, use that fear as a motivation to move forward and to embrace the transformation that is available to you. Trust in yourself, trust in your own strength, and trust that the process will ultimately lead you to a more aligned and empowered version of yourself. And clarity is always on the other side of this uncertainty, so keep going. If you choose to fully embrace this transformative process, then you will find that the steps ahead of you are poised to unfold with a beauty, a grace, and a power that you cannot even imagine right now, and that will feel very fulfilling. The spiritual growth, the abundance, and the deeper connection to your true purpose is waiting for you if you simply step through the doorway that has opened. Your life is designed to be filled with joy, with purpose, and with abundance, and you are worthy of that experience, and you are meant to have more than what you are currently allowing yourself to have. You are not meant to play small, you are meant to shine brightly and to live fully and to embrace the beautiful life that is waiting for you. This is not a fairy tale, it's the reality that is available to you if you only choose to embrace it, and if you simply say yes to this transformation. You are meant to feel connected, you are meant to feel empowered, and you are meant to feel aligned in all areas of your life, and that begins with this moment of transformation, and you are being given the opportunity to make that change happen if you choose to embrace it. This message is not for everyone. It is for those who are ready to step into their power, and that is you, and you have been chosen to receive this specific message, and that means it has special meaning for you and for your life path. This is a personal invitation from the cosmos, designed for your unique spiritual journey and not a general message for everyone else. This isn't just random. You have been guided to this message, and you have been chosen to receive the unique guidance that is within it, and you must step into your role as the receiver of this divine communication. You have a responsibility to act on this call to change and to embrace your true potential, and you are being called to answer that call. You are not alone, you are supported, and you are loved, and this message is designed to help you step into your own personal power. The universe is constantly whispering to you, guiding you, and supporting you, and you must begin to listen to that guidance, and to trust the messages that you are receiving, and you will be amazed at how quickly your life will change when you choose to trust yourself. You are not alone in this. You are supported by unseen forces, by your guides, by your ancestors, and by the divine, and they are all there to assist you in every step of your journey, but you must also choose to participate in your own growth. Your inner guidance system is always available to you if you will only listen, and that is your intuition, your gut feeling, and that small voice within that always knows the right direction. The universe is always there to support you. It's a partnership, and you are an integral part of it, so trust in what you know to be true and allow that to be your guide. The universe is not against you. It's working with you, and it's constantly providing you with guidance and support, and you can trust in that process even when it's not always easy, and especially when it is not easy. The universe is on your side, and it is always calling you towards your highest potential if you will only choose to listen. Now take a moment to like this video, to subscribe to the channel, and to share your experiences in the comments below, because you are not alone on this journey, and it is important for you to connect with others who are also awakening. This community is here to support you, to uplift you, and to provide a space for you to share your experiences, and to know that you are not alone on this path. By sharing what you are going through, you will not only help yourself, you will also help others, and that is very powerful, and that connection is very important. Together, we can navigate this transformation with greater ease and with greater joy, so reach out, connect, and share your experience. And finally, know that this is just the beginning. There is so much more to come. We are only just starting to see the scope of this transformation, and there is even more energy on the horizon, and there will be more changes to come. This 48-hour window is just the opening act, and the rest of the story is still waiting to unfold. The year 2025 is poised to be an extremely powerful year, and you are in the perfect position to make the most of it, so do not miss out on what is yet to come. This is not the end of the journey. It is simply the beginning of a new and very exciting chapter, So stay tuned and do not miss what comes next, because the next phases will be even more intense and you will definitely want to be prepared. This energetic peak, it's not a singular event, but a multifaceted experience impacting every part of your being. It's not just a feeling. It's a shift that's happening on physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual levels, all at once, and these levels are all deeply interconnected. The physical changes might manifest in ways that you wouldn't expect, like a sudden depletion of your energy, as if your batteries have been drained, or perhaps your sleep patterns are all over the place, with restless nights or vivid dreams that feel incredibly real. You could be experiencing unusual bodily sensations, like tingling or pressure, as your body is trying to adjust to the influx of energy. These physical shifts are not random. They're a direct response to the intensified energies that are now surrounding you, and your body is communicating with you. Perhaps you feel a need to move your body or to be in nature, as your system is trying to find a way to integrate all of this, and your body is showing you exactly what you need. The emotional body might be experiencing a roller coaster of heightened feelings, intense moments of joy, and overwhelming gratitude, followed by sudden waves of sadness, grief, or perhaps even fear, and you may feel like your emotions are on overdrive, with very little control. It's as though you've become a lightning rod, amplifying every feeling, making it incredibly intense and even hard to handle, but that is a normal response, and you are not alone in that experience. The mental body may be experiencing shifts in thinking, moments of clarity, and profound insights, mixed with periods of confusion and doubt, and this is because your mind is also adjusting to the change. You might find yourself questioning long-held beliefs or having a sense of detachment from your usual thought patterns, as if you are watching your thoughts from a distance, and that is all part of the process. The spiritual body might be experiencing a deep sense of connection, a pull towards something greater than yourself, a heightened awareness of spiritual energies, and that can feel very intense. You might feel like the veil between worlds is thinner, as you become more aware of the unseen forces that are always around you, and this can be both exciting and a little unnerving, but it's all normal. The alignment of Uranus and Neptune, it is directly influencing each of these dimensions in very specific and profound ways. Uranus, the planet of sudden change, is bringing about unexpected shifts, breaking apart old structures and patterns that have held you back for too long. It might feel like your life is being shaken up, with things changing so quickly that you can barely keep up, and what was true yesterday may not be true today, and that's the effect of Uranus. You might experience sudden insights, abrupt changes in your plans, or even unexpected opportunities that appear out of nowhere, and all of this is designed to move you out of your comfort zone into the next phase of your life. It can feel like you are being pushed into the future, with no time to prepare, and it may feel a little disorienting, but this is necessary for you to move to your next level. Neptune, the planet of illusion and spirituality, is working in tandem with Uranus to help dissolve old patterns, to release the illusions that you have been holding onto, and to push you towards your most authentic self, and that is not always an easy process. It may feel like the rug has been pulled out from under you as your old ways of being no longer feel true, and as the walls that you have built around yourself begin to crumble. You are being asked to look beyond the surface, to see the truth behind the illusion, and to step into a more aligned version of yourself. These two planets, they're not working against you. They're working for you, even if that process can feel challenging, as they bring a powerful wave of transformation into your life. And this is all specifically geared towards your unique growth, and that is important to understand. This intense combination is creating a powerful force in your life right now, and the intensity is very intentional. The unique combination of these planetary energies is creating what could be described as a cosmic pressure, demanding that you pay close attention to the choices you make, because you are not just a passive observer, but an active participant in this transformation. The subtle push, the gentle pull, the irresistible urge towards change, that is all designed to get your attention, and it is calling you forward. This pressure, it's not meant to be a force against you, but a force that is designed to push you to your next level of growth. And if you fight against it, that is when the challenges will arise. The choices that you are making in this very specific window of time will directly determine how these energies manifest in your life. And that is a lot of responsibility, but you are ready for it. If you embrace this energy with intention, if you choose to work with it instead of against it, then you will be able to navigate this experience with far greater ease, and you will be able to receive the gifts that it is meant to bring. If you choose to resist it, if you choose to stay stuck in the old patterns or the old beliefs, then the intensity may feel overwhelming, and it will create more chaos in your life. The universe isn't asking for perfection, but it is requiring your full attention, and it is requiring your active engagement. You have a pivotal role to play in this process, and you are the one who gets to decide what that looks like, and that is your gift and your responsibility, so use this time wisely. You are not meant to be pushed around by these energies, you are meant to be the navigator of them. Your choices are the rudder that directs the course of your life, and the moment to make those choices is right now. This layered experience will bring to the surface some of the deep-seated beliefs and the hidden patterns that you may not even be aware of, the ones that have been operating behind the scenes, driving your decisions and your behaviors, and now it's time to bring them to the light for review. This is an opportunity to confront these patterns, to heal them, and to move into a new chapter of your life with a clean slate. Your subconscious mind, it's now actively releasing old wounds, past traumas, and unresolved issues, and this may make you feel emotionally raw or vulnerable as these things begin to surface. This process is not meant to cause pain. It's meant to provide a healing, and you are not alone in this experience. It can feel like a purge, a cleansing, as the old energy is being flushed out, and it is creating room for something new and something better, and you should celebrate that. This is not something to run away from, it's something to be embraced, because it will allow you to step into a new level of freedom. These uncomfortable feelings are not a sign that something is going wrong. They are a sign that you are doing something right, that you are making progress, and that you are moving forward on your journey, and it is okay to feel everything that you are feeling, because that is part of your process. This is an opportunity to heal what needs healing, to release what needs releasing, and to step into a more empowered and authentic version of yourself, and you are more than capable of handling this work. You have all that you need to move through this and to move into your highest potential. The stakes are being raised because not engaging with the energy during this critical 48-hour window carries some real and very tangible consequences beyond just stagnation, beyond just feeling stuck. Ignoring this opportunity can lead to an increase in inner chaos, a sense of misalignment, and could even cause you to move backwards, regressing into old patterns that you have already outgrown. Resisting the changes that are occurring, it can create inner turmoil, it can create emotional distress, it can even create setbacks in your life, and these are not random. These are a direct consequence of your unwillingness to fully engage with the current cycle. You might experience an increase in anxiety or a sense of frustration, and that is because you are not in alignment with the forces that are at play, and you are working against yourself. Avoiding this transformational process, it might lead you to attract situations or to attract people who reflect your unresolved issues, further complicating your life and taking you even further off course, and that is something to avoid. You are the creator of your reality, and if you are not actively choosing to step into your power, then you will be attracting situations and people that reflect your inner chaos, and this will only make the path more difficult. If you are not fully aware, you could be allowing your shadow aspects to gain more influence, drawing you further away from your true path and into an undesirable situation, and that is completely avoidable if you choose awareness. These negative consequences are not set in stone. They are a possibility if you do not engage with the changes, and that choice is always yours. You must understand that you are in control, and you can avoid these pitfalls if you simply make the choice to work with the energies instead of against them. However, if you do choose to engage with the energies during this window, this period also offers an equally powerful opportunity for rapid growth, for accelerated transformation, and to move into a higher version of yourself, and that is something to embrace. You are not simply choosing between chaos or stagnation. You are choosing between those and extraordinary growth, and you are fully capable of making that choice. Actively engaging with the energy can create new levels of awareness, an increase in personal empowerment, and a deeper spiritual connection, and that will take you into a new paradigm. It will feel like you are shedding old skin, and like you are finally free from the weights that have been holding you back. If you choose this path, you will finally be moving towards the future that you are meant to create, and you will finally be working with, and not against, the energies in your life. This is a very real possibility, and it's available to you if you simply step into your power and choose it. This isn't just a hopeful idea, it's a very tangible path that you can choose right now, and it's a decision that will change everything. If you make the intentional choice, you can align with your highest potential and create a more fulfilling, abundant, and meaningful future, and you can make that decision right now. Your choices, they are the catalyst for change, and you are in charge of them, and you must remember that. This is not an opportunity to be missed. It's a doorway to your next level, and you are the one who must choose to walk through it. You are not a passive observer, caught in a struggle between chaos and order. You are an active participant, you are an essential player, and your choices, in each moment, will determine your experience of it. You are not a leaf being blown in the wind. You are the captain of your own ship, and you have the power to steer it, no matter what the conditions are. Your mindset, your beliefs, your actions, they can all shift the direction of the energy, allowing you to navigate the changes with grace and with ease instead of being swept away by them. If you approach this with fear, you will have a very different experience than if you approach it with trust, so make that choice wisely. You can choose to embrace your power, you can choose growth, and you can choose to align with your true potential, and you can do this by understanding and working with the forces that are at play and not against them. This is not just something that is happening to you, it's something that you are actively creating, and you get to decide what that looks like. Your power lies in your ability to choose and to respond to these energies with awareness and with intention, and that is a very powerful position to be in. You are not a victim, you are a creator, and you get to decide what you want to create. You can choose to be swept away by chaos, or you can choose to rise above it, and the choice is always yours. Self-awareness, it's absolutely paramount right now, because this isn't about avoiding challenges, but about actively navigating them, and about making conscious decisions so you can move through it with grace and not allow them to control you. It is not about pretending that everything is perfect. It's about embracing the challenges as a part of your growth, and it's about making choices that align with your highest good, and that is a very important difference. You are not meant to be perfect, you are meant to be authentic, and that means embracing all aspects of yourself. By using self-reflection, you can understand your patterns, you can identify your limiting beliefs, and you can avoid making unconscious decisions that do not serve your highest good, and that is an extremely important step. These patterns are not permanent, they are simply habits, and habits can be changed. Your limiting beliefs are not true. They are simply stories, and stories can be rewritten, and you have the power to do that. By paying attention to your thoughts, to your feelings, and to your behaviors, you can understand how they influence your life, and you can make new, more empowered choices. If you can identify your emotional responses, you can make conscious choices that support your growth, instead of being swept away by them, and that is a very powerful skill to cultivate. This is not about suppressing your feelings, It's about understanding them and about responding to them with intention so you can choose your path forward instead of reacting unconsciously. You have the power to choose your response, and that is something you should never forget. This duality, it's not a contradiction, it's a natural part of life. It's the balance between challenges and opportunities, the dance between darkness and light, and these are all two sides of the same coin, and one cannot exist without the other. Your life is not meant to be all joy or all suffering. It is a combination of both, and the key is in how you navigate all of it, and not to resist the process. Difficult situations, they can provide you with new perspectives, they can teach you valuable lessons, and they can ultimately lead you to positive change, and that is how life works. There is always a gift in every challenge if you are only willing to look for it. Consider a time in your own life where you were struggling and how that struggle ultimately led you to something better, and use that as a reminder that all experiences have the potential for growth. Those challenges you have faced, they are not meant to break you, they are meant to make you stronger. They are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to build resilience, and they are meant to create inner strength, and they are meant to deepen your sense of self. These difficult times are not a punishment, they are an opportunity to grow and to become more of who you are meant to be. Discomfort, it's not a sign that you are on the wrong path. It's a sign that you are on the verge of a breakthrough and that you are expanding your capacity to hold more and to be more, and that's exciting. The challenges you are facing right now, they are not meant to keep you stuck. They are meant to propel you forward to a new and better version of yourself. What is being released is making room for something better, and you must trust that process. Your increased sensitivity is not a burden. It's a gift. It's a direct result of the thinning veil, and it means that you are now more receptive to energies, to messages, and to guidance than ever before. You have the ability to perceive energies that are often hidden from view, and this means that your connection to the spiritual world has become even stronger. This is not just some mystical idea. It's a real shift in your perception, and you can learn to use it for your growth. You can now feel subtle vibrations, you can sense the presence of unseen forces, and you can pick up on the messages from the universe with far greater ease, and this is something that you should honor. Your intuition is being heightened, which means you are being asked to trust and to follow those subtle whispers from your soul, and that has always been there, but now it's much louder, and it's something you can no longer ignore. The guidance is not coming from outside of you. It's coming from within you, and you must trust in that inner knowing, because it always has your best interest at heart. This is not just some vague feeling, it's a very clear guidance that is always available to you if you simply choose to listen. Trust what you know to be true, trust your gut feeling, and trust your inner voice, because that will never steer you wrong. These unseen forces, they are not random, they are not chaotic. They operate according to universal laws and principles, and they are now more active because of the planetary alignment and the thinning veil, which is creating a perfect storm of spiritual influence. This is not something to fear, it's something to understand, and it's something to work with. These forces can manifest as synchronicities, as messages, as guidance, or even as challenges that are designed to push you towards your highest potential, and you must choose to be open to them. They can appear in unexpected places, at unexpected times, and they may feel like a nudge in the right direction or a challenge that requires you to step up to the plate, and in either case, pay attention. The universe is always communicating with you. It's always providing you with what you need, so remain open and curious about these interactions and do not dismiss them. If you choose to align yourself with the supportive forces by cultivating love, by cultivating compassion, and by cultivating gratitude, then you will attract even more of the same. If you choose to focus on fear and negativity, then that is what you will attract, so choose wisely. It's not about ignoring the darker aspects of life. It's about choosing to focus on the light and on the love, and to move towards that and away from the darkness. You must also be discerning of energies that are not aligned with your highest good, and that requires you to know yourself and to trust in what feels right. Your feelings are your best guide, so you must honor them. Self-reflection, it's the key to navigating this spiritual environment because you must know yourself and your own patterns in order to work with these energies, and that is done with intention, with focus, and with self-awareness. You are not meant to be swept away by this. You are meant to be an active participant, and that requires you to do the work. Journaling, meditation, introspection, they are not just passive practices. They are tools that can help you better understand your inner world and align with the powerful energies that are now available to you, and you must engage with them to get the greatest benefit. By journaling, you can explore your thoughts, your emotions, and your experiences, and you can identify the patterns that are influencing your life. By meditating, you can quiet your mind, and you can connect with your inner wisdom, and you can receive the guidance that you seek. By introspection, you can explore your beliefs, your values, and your motivations, and you can align them with your higher self. The path to transformation is not outside of you, it's within you, and these practices will help you to access it. The choice is yours, and the journey is yours, so take responsibility for your own spiritual evolution. By making the choice to engage, you will find that the path becomes clearer, and that you will move forward with far greater ease and joy. You might be feeling unusually tired, perhaps an exhaustion that you cannot explain, while also experiencing a surge of creative energy, like your batteries are drained, but also overflowing, all at the same time, and this is a very confusing experience. Perhaps your moods are swinging from joy to sadness without any warning, or you are having very intense, vivid dreams that you cannot dismiss, or you are seeing signs everywhere in your daily life, and these are all indications of the intensity of the energy that is present. Maybe you are noticing that your relationships are changing. You may need to redefine your boundaries, or perhaps there is a need to let go of certain people or situations that no longer serve you, and that is because your life is being recalibrated to your new vibration. You may feel like your life is being shaken up and that you have no control, but that is simply a temporary feeling, and you are in charge of what happens next. This may be a little disorienting, it may feel a little confusing, but it is all a part of the process, and it's all designed to move you forward. This is not something that you should fear. It is something you should embrace, because it's all a part of your grand transformation. These experiences are not random, they are all connected to the current energies, and they are all a part of your unique journey. The alignment of Uranus and Neptune, it's not just an abstract concept, it is not just some idea in the sky. It is an energy pattern that is directly influencing your physical, emotional, and spiritual state, and it is very important that you understand this connection. The planet of change, Uranus, is creating a need for you to break free from the old patterns, from the old routines that no longer serve you, and it is calling you into the unknown. You may feel a strong urge to do something different, to step out of your comfort zone, and to move in a new direction, and you should trust that feeling. The planet of spirituality, Neptune, is bringing up your deepest patterns, the hidden desires, the limiting beliefs, and it is asking you to confront these aspects so you can move forward. This is not something to ignore. It's something to embrace, and it's something that you must work through in order to move into the next phase of your life. These planetary energies, they are not just a coincidence. They are a very real and tangible force in your life, and they are designed to help you transform. You are not experiencing these things randomly. They have a very specific purpose, and they are designed to bring you into alignment with your highest potential, and you must honor that, and you must embrace that. This is not happening to you, it is happening for you, and you must step into that understanding. You may be feeling an increased sense of anxiety, or confusion, or vulnerability as you move through these changes, and that's completely normal, and it's also coupled with unexpected joy, with moments of intense gratitude as you begin to see the potential in these changes. The emotions are running high, like the volume has been turned up, and it may feel like a roller coaster, but all of that is okay. You may feel like your heart is more open, and you may feel more connected to others and to the world around you. You might also experience moments of intense sadness or grief as you release the old patterns and the old beliefs, and that process is also necessary. The wide range of emotions you are feeling, that is all normal, and you are not alone in these experiences, and it's okay to feel it all. You are not meant to suppress your emotions, you are meant to feel them fully and to allow them to pass, and that is how you engage with these energies. The fear is also a normal response, and you must understand that it is also a sign that you are moving outside of your comfort zone and you are being asked to trust the process. You are not a victim, you are an active participant, and you are in control of your own journey. The choices you make, the intentions you set, the actions you take, these are all essential in determining your experience of this period, and you are the one who is directing your path. You can choose to be swept away by the energies, or you can choose to navigate them with grace and with intention, and you have the power to make that decision. By being mindful of your thoughts, your feelings, and your behaviors, you can make conscious choices that align with your values and your goals, and you can move in the direction of your dreams. You are not at the mercy of external events. You are the creator of your own reality, and that is very important to remember. You are not meant to be controlled by the chaos, you are meant to be the captain of your own ship, and you can choose to steer it with intention and with grace. By choosing to engage with the process, you can step into your power, and you can create the future that you have always desired, and that process starts now. The power is in your hands, so make the choice to use it wisely. This 48-hour window, it's a starting point, it's not an end point, and the choices that you are making now will set the stage for your future, and you will continue to grow and evolve over time, building on what you are doing now. The transformation is not a destination, it's a journey, and you are just beginning to see what's possible. Your level of engagement with the current energy will determine the trajectory of your growth, and you are building the foundation for the new version of yourself. The choices you are making are like the roots of a tree. They determine how strong and how tall you will grow. This is not a quick fix. It's a process, it's a journey, and it's something to celebrate, and the results of this work will come over time, so continue to move forward with intention. The next phase of your journey is opening up, and you will enter a period of accelerated transformation, so be prepared and be ready to step into your power, because it's all waiting for you. Your personal agency is key. You have the power to shape your reality, and you are capable of creating a life that you truly love, a life of purpose and meaning, if you choose to participate in this process, and if you are willing to work through any challenges that arise. By making conscious choices, by embracing your authenticity, by aligning with your highest potential, that is the path to creating a future that you have always wanted, and it is completely within your power to do so. You are not meant to play small, you are meant to live big, and you are capable of creating a life beyond your wildest dreams, and it starts with the choices you make today. By taking steps to move forward, by setting clear intentions, by focusing on love and on gratitude, you are co-creating with the universe, and you are moving in the right direction. This is not just a possibility, it's your divine right, and you are worthy of it. You are not meant to be a victim of circumstances, you are meant to be a powerful creator, and it's time to step into that role. Self-awareness, it is essential so you can understand your patterns, and so you can make conscious decisions, and so you can discern between the different types of energies that you are experiencing, and that is the foundation for all of this work. Intention setting, it is a powerful tool for aligning with your desires, for manifesting your ideal future, and for moving forward with more confidence and with more clarity, and that is how you will create what you want. Active engagement in your spiritual growth, it will allow you to navigate these energies with greater ease, with greater grace, and it will help you build a deeper connection with yourself and with the world around you, and that is something to be embraced. These are not just abstract ideas, they are practical tools, and you can use them to create the life that you want. This is not something you should ignore, it's something that you should integrate into every area of your life. You have all that you need. you have all of the tools necessary to create the life that you desire. This is the opening act for a new chapter, and the year 2025, it is already shaping up to be a very powerful year, and you must be sure that you are in alignment and that you have done the work necessary to step into that power, because that is what is waiting for you. This is not the end of the journey. It's simply the beginning, and there are more experiences and more lessons to come, and you must be open to them. This is a continuous process of evolution, of growth, and of change, and you must allow yourself to move with it and not against it. By remaining open, by remaining curious, you will continue to grow, you will continue to evolve, and you will continue to move along the path that you are meant to be on. What comes next will be even more intense, so you want to be prepared, so you must do the work now and set yourself up for success. This 48-hour energetic peak, it's not simply a cosmic event affecting everyone equally. It's a highly specific, deeply personal experience tailored to your unique spiritual blueprint. Think of this alignment of Uranus and Neptune as a cosmic key designed to unlock very particular aspects of your soul's path, and this isn't something general, this is coded for you specifically. It's as though the universe is now revealing a hidden code embedded within you, and this code is designed to activate very specific parts of your journey with precision and intention. This activation will not manifest the same way for everyone. It is a unique experience, crafted specifically for you to help accelerate your own growth. So this is not just some idea, it's a real and powerful event designed to activate your potential. This peak is acting as a catalyst, bringing forward very unique challenges, opportunities, and pieces of information that are specifically designed for you. And that is why it is so important that you pay close attention to all of it. It is designed to help you achieve your highest potential, while also creating a personal opportunity that you absolutely should not ignore, because this is not something that will happen every day. Perhaps you are now being confronted with challenges that feel perfectly designed to push your buttons, or maybe you are experiencing opportunities that feel too good to be true, or perhaps you are receiving information that is perfectly aligned with what you have been asking for, and all of this is intentional. This isn't a random set of events. It's a highly personalized activation, so pay attention to the details. These are not just coincidences, they are the universe responding to you in a language that you understand and a language that is unique to your soul. This is an opportunity to see what's been hidden and to understand the deeper layers of your own spiritual journey. The combined energies of Uranus and Neptune are now creating a unique and potent energetic field that is having a very real and direct effect on your physical, emotional, and spiritual bodies, and that effect is specific to this alignment, not just some general energetic shift. Uranus, in its disruptive nature, is creating sudden shifts, unexpected insights, and a feeling of being pushed forward, and that can be jarring. It's like a jolt of electricity, causing your old patterns to tremble and break apart, bringing in the new, and these shifts may be uncomfortable. Neptune's energy, on the other hand, is dissolving the boundaries between your reality and the spiritual realm, blurring the lines between what you believe is real and what is just an illusion, making it very hard to tell the difference, so you must trust yourself. This isn't just some philosophical concept, it's a tangible experience. This isn't happening outside of you. It is happening within your very being, moving through your physical body and your energetic field, and you are feeling every bit of it. This combination creates an experience that can feel both jarring and confusing, like a mix of chaos and inspiration, where the old is being broken down and the new is being built up, all at the same time. You may experience a sudden surge of creative energy, along with a deep sense of disorientation, or perhaps you feel physically tired, and yet mentally stimulated all at once. And this is an example of the ways that this particular energetic combination is working through you, with intention and with purpose. This powerful duo is not working against you, it's working for you, and it's designed to help you align with your highest potential. This combination is unique, potent, and very specific, and you are the recipient of its influence. This energetic field is not just affecting you. It is acting as a mirror, reflecting back to you your own inner landscape, including both your highest potential and your deepest wounds, and this is not an accident. The universe is bringing your own inner world into focus, so you can fully understand where you are and where you are going. This isn't intended to be a punishment or a harsh critique. It is an invitation to explore, to heal, and to integrate all parts of yourself, so you can step into your true power. This peak is bringing to the surface long-buried patterns, limiting beliefs, and unresolved traumas, so they can finally be healed, released, and transformed into wisdom, and that is the goal. You might be reliving past experiences, feeling old emotions, or recognizing self-sabotaging behaviors, and that is all part of the process. This reflection of your inner world, it is not designed to make you feel bad, but to show you what areas require your attention, your healing, and your love, so you can finally move forward without these burdens and these obstacles in the way. You may be facing your own shadows, those aspects of yourself that you have hidden and that you may have been avoiding, and this is all being brought to the surface for review. But you are not meant to be ashamed of your shadows. You are meant to understand them, to integrate them, and to find compassion for them so you can move forward without fear. This isn't about dwelling in the past. It's about bringing these hidden patterns into the light so you can finally release them and so you can create a new future. This 48-hour peak, it's also a spiritual activation, and it's specifically designed to awaken latent spiritual abilities, to deepen your intuitive knowing, and to allow for a more profound connection to your higher self. And this connection is real and it's tangible. This isn't just a theoretical concept. This is a very practical experience. It's as if your soul is being fine-tuned to a higher frequency, and you are becoming more aware of the spiritual dimensions that are always present. This activation might feel like a heightened sense of intuition, where you begin to receive insights and guidance with greater clarity and ease, like you are finally able to hear the whispers of your soul. Perhaps you are experiencing an increase in your psychic abilities, such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, or clairsentience, and those are now activated and online. You might also feel a much stronger connection to your spiritual guides and to the unseen realms, and their presence is more obvious and more available than ever before, so you must ask for their support. This activation is awakening parts of yourself that you didn't know existed, and these are now being brought online for your own personal growth with intention and focus. You may feel a deep sense of knowing that is impossible to ignore, or you might receive messages in your dreams and through synchronicities, or you could be connecting to guides and teachers, and all of this is a sign that your spiritual abilities are awakening. This is your unique path, and it's being activated at this very moment. This is not something to be afraid of. It is something to embrace, because it is part of who you are meant to be. Not fully engaging with this energetic peak carries significant risks. Beyond simply missing opportunities, it can lead to a greater sense of confusion, increased emotional turmoil, and being pulled further away from your true path, and this is not something to ignore. It's not just about a missed chance. It's about the potential for real challenges that will take you further from your center and further from your own truth. Resisting the changes that are occurring might lead to feeling more disoriented, more confused, and more disconnected from your own intuition, and these feelings are very real. It's as if you are now being pulled in multiple directions, and you are no longer sure of what is real and what is not, and that can lead to some real problems. You might find yourself questioning your decisions, your relationships, and even your own purpose, and that is a sign that you are not in alignment. It's as if you are now caught in a storm, and the more you resist the waves, the more you will be swept away. Not aligning with your personal energy can bring more challenges and more struggles, and it can lead to a life that feels much harder than it needs to be, and that is avoidable. You might experience frustration, you might attract conflicts, and you might feel like you are constantly facing obstacles, and all of these are signs that you are resisting the energy. This isn't some arbitrary punishment. It is the direct consequence of not being in alignment and not allowing the changes to move through you with grace and with ease. The resistance you are feeling is a sign that you are working against the current, and you must learn to allow the current to carry you. This isn't a threat. It is a clear statement of how the energy works, and you must understand it, so you do not set yourself back. The choices that you make during these next 48 hours are not just about the immediate moment. They will set the stage for your future and will create either more ease and alignment or more difficulty and struggle, and it's all up to you and your willingness to engage. It's like you are now planting seeds, and what you plant today will determine your harvest in the months and years to come. If you are choosing to work with the energies, if you are choosing to move through what is arising, that will create a new path that is paved with more ease, with more abundance, and with more joy, and that is the path that is waiting for you. You might be experiencing synchronicities, opportunities, and a sense of flow, and these are all signs that you are moving in alignment. This is not about wishful thinking, it is about your active participation. If you are resisting these shifts, and you are choosing to hold onto the old patterns and outdated beliefs, that will lead you to an outcome that you probably want to avoid, and that is your choice to make. You might be facing more obstacles, more frustration, more delays, and these are all signals that you are not in alignment. This isn't about punishment, it's about consequences, and the universe is giving you an opportunity to see what your choices are creating and what you can change. You are the architect of your life, and this is your moment to take charge, and that requires awareness and intentional action. What you do right now will have long-lasting effects, and it's up to you to decide what those effects will be. During this time, the veil between the seen and unseen is not just thin, it's also permeable, and that means that energy can flow both ways, making it critical for you to be aware of what you are thinking and what you are feeling, so you do not allow unwanted influences to permeate your own field. It's like the doors to your inner world are wide open, and you must now be the gatekeeper of your own energy. This increased permeability means that you can more easily receive spiritual guidance and support from your guides and from the universe, but it also means that you are more vulnerable to lower vibrational energies, and you must be discerning. You might be picking up on thoughts, feelings, and even energies that are not your own, and you must know how to separate what is yours from what is not. This requires you to be aware of your own energetic field and to recognize when something does not feel aligned with your truth. This is not a time for fear, it is a time for awareness. If you feel overwhelmed, if you feel drained, or if you feel negative, that is a sign that your energy is being affected, and that you should take steps to clear and to protect it. To protect your own energetic field during this time, it requires that you focus on what you wish to create and not on what you wish to avoid. You must use your intention, your visualizations, and your affirmations to focus your energy on what you want to manifest, rather than on what you fear, because that is how you protect yourself. You must become an active participant in your own energetic space, and it is a skill that you will want to refine. You must not fear the challenges that may arise during this time. Rather, you must view them as opportunities for growth and for understanding, and that is a very important perspective shift. True power comes from facing your shadows and from learning how to integrate them, and that's how you move forward. This isn't about avoiding the uncomfortable feelings. It's about acknowledging them, about working through them, and about releasing them so you can move on. Any difficult emotions that come up during this time, they're not something that you should resist. They are something that you must embrace and work through with awareness and intention and with compassion. You might be experiencing sadness, anger, frustration, and fear, and all of these are a part of the process. These shadows are not bad or evil. They are simply aspects of yourself that require acknowledgement and that require healing. Once you have embraced them, once you have learned from them, then they will no longer be obstacles on your path. these feelings are not meant to stay. They are meant to be felt and then released so you can make room for something new. This is a process of integration, and it is an important part of your spiritual growth. This is not about suppressing your emotions, it is about understanding them and learning from them so you can finally be free. This is an invitation to step into your wholeness and to accept all parts of yourself with love and with compassion. During this 48-hour window, synchronicities are not just random occurrences, but they are purposeful messages from the universe, designed to guide you and support you along your path, and they are more important than you may realize. It's like the universe is now speaking to you in a language of signs and symbols, and if you pay close enough attention, you will understand what it is trying to show you. These aren't just coincidences, these are meaningful patterns that are designed to catch your attention and to provide you with information and guidance that is specific to you. You might be seeing repeating numbers, you might be hearing specific songs, you might be encountering certain people, and all of these are purposeful messages, and you must learn to decode them. These messages are not just about the present, they may also be connected to your past or your future, and they may be showing you something important that you need to know. This is not about superstition. It's about understanding how the universe communicates with you and how to use those messages to align with your path. You must learn to recognize these synchronicities and to understand their significance, and you must use them to align with your soul's purpose. These are not things to dismiss. They are very real messages that are being delivered directly to you, and you must learn to decode them so you can follow your path. Your heightened intuition, it's not just a feeling or a hunch. It is a direct connection to your inner guidance system, and it is access to information from the spiritual realm, and this is not limited to your current life. It also includes your past and your future experiences. This is like having an internal compass that is always guiding you towards your highest good, and you must learn to trust it. Your intuition may manifest as a knowing that is impossible to ignore. It may feel like a strong inner pull. It may feel like a gut feeling that guides you towards a specific choice, and all of these are messages that should be followed. This isn't about logic or reason. It's about tapping into your inner wisdom and allowing that to lead the way. You must understand that your intuition is a very real link to higher wisdom, and you are not just imagining what you are experiencing. It is valid, even if you cannot explain it. This is not about seeking answers outside of yourself. It's about going within and listening to what your soul is telling you and trusting that is the right path. This is your own personal truth, and it's always available to you if you only choose to listen and to follow it. Your intuition is a very real force that is guiding you, and you should honor it. During this time, you are not alone. There are benevolent presences and spiritual guides available to you, but you must be discerning and clearly set your boundaries to only allow in the energies that are for your highest good, and that is very important. It's like you now have a support team that is always ready to assist you, but you must learn how to call them in and how to work with them and how to discern who is actually there to help you. You can call in specific guides for support, and you can clearly state your intention and your purpose in a way that is clear, concise, and powerful, and is specific to your needs. You can ask for guidance, you can ask for protection, you can ask for support, and you will receive it. These guides are not meant to do the work for you. They are meant to assist you, to support you, and to provide you with the tools that you need. They will not interfere with your free will, but they will support you in moving along your chosen path. It is important to discern between the supportive energies and those that might be trying to manipulate or mislead you, and that is all about your own discernment. You must trust yourself, and you must trust what you feel within, and if something does not feel aligned, you must honor that feeling. You are the gatekeeper of your energy, and it is important to be conscious about who you allow into that space. Journaling and sitting in silence are very important tools to better understand your experiences, to connect with your inner knowing, to discern between different energies, and to integrate what you are learning. all while you are stepping into your personal power. Journaling is not just about writing down your thoughts. It's about exploring your inner world, recognizing patterns, and gaining deeper insights into your own unique journey. You can track your experiences, you can record your dreams, you can identify your emotions, and you can use all of this information to understand your patterns and gain a greater sense of clarity. It's a way to process your experiences, to make sense of the shifts, and to learn from your challenges. Sitting in silence, it's not just about clearing your mind, it is about accessing higher states of awareness and about being open to guidance. It is about allowing information to come to you easily and without force and without the noise of your busy life. When you are still, when you are quiet, you can access a deeper level of knowing, and you can receive messages that might be missed when you are busy or when you are distracted. You can connect with your inner wisdom, and you can receive guidance that will help you to navigate this time and the next phase of your path. This process will help you integrate the lessons, and it will bring you into a place of power where you know who you are and you can trust in your own guidance. You are not a victim of what is happening. You are an active participant. You are co-creating your reality, and you are responsible for your own experiences, and that is the power that you are meant to embrace. This is not about being passive. It is about taking ownership, and it is about making conscious choices that align with your values and with your higher purpose. You can choose to navigate these energies with grace, or you can choose to resist them, and the outcome will be very different. This is not just about reacting. It is about choosing how you will respond to what is happening, and that requires intention and focus and self-awareness. You are not at the mercy of external forces. You are the captain of your own ship, and you have the power to direct your course in the direction that you wish to go. This is not a time to give away your power. It is a time to claim it and to use it wisely. You are capable of navigating these energies. You are capable of transforming your challenges, and you are capable of creating a life that you love, and it is all within your grasp. This isn't a request. It is a statement of your power. This 48-hour window is not just about personal transformation. It is also about aligning with a greater collective shift, and you are part of something bigger than you can even imagine. Your personal journey is interwoven with the evolution of consciousness on a global scale, and that is a very real and powerful idea. The choices that you are making are not just affecting you. They are contributing to the progress of the whole, and that is why your personal growth is so essential. It's as if you are a piece of a puzzle, and your personal transformation is helping to complete the picture. You are not separate from the collective. You are an integral part of it, and your energy is contributing to the overall vibration of the planet, and you must take responsibility for that. This isn't just about your own journey, it's about our collective journey, and we are all moving towards something better, and that is your opportunity to participate. You are interconnected with everyone else, and your personal growth is not just for you, it's for everyone, and it is important to remember. This is a reminder that we are all in this together, and that we all have a part to play in this collective evolution, and you should honor that. This is a call to action, not only for yourself, but for the greater good, and that is your responsibility to hold. True empowerment does not come from resisting the energies, but from embracing them with awareness, with intention, and with a willingness to learn, and that is how you create a path that is joyful, and that is powerful. You are not meant to avoid the challenges, you are meant to move through them, and you are meant to learn from them, and that is where your power resides. This is not about pretending that everything is perfect. It is about embracing all aspects of yourself, both the light and the shadow, and that is where true power is found. You must use your intuition as your compass to guide you through this period, and you must trust in your inner knowing, and you must release your fear. You are fully capable of navigating this experience, and you must move forward with confidence and with certainty, and you must embrace the lessons, and that will help you grow. This isn't just about going with the flow. It's about actively shaping your reality by using your intention, your visualizations, and your affirmations, and by taking an active role in your own personal experience. You have the power to direct your own life, and you must step into that power and to use it for the greater good. This isn't a suggestion, it's a necessity for your growth and for your own evolution. You are not meant to be controlled by the energies, you are meant to control them, and you have everything you need to do it, and you must remember that. You must trust your own inner wisdom, even if it does not always make sense on a logical level, and you must know that you have all the answers within you if you are willing to listen, and you are powerful enough to handle what is coming up, and to transform it into wisdom, and this is a very real and tangible concept. You have the ability to discern between what feels true and what feels false, and all you must do is trust yourself and your intuition, and it will always guide you. This is not about second-guessing yourself, it is about honoring your inner knowing and about following its lead, even when it's hard to understand. You must trust in the process, and you must trust in yourself, and you must trust that all is unfolding exactly as it is meant to, even if you cannot see the bigger picture, and you must be open to that. You are equipped with all the necessary tools to navigate the process of transformation, and you are far more powerful than you realize, and all you need to do is claim that for yourself and to move forward. This isn't a hopeful idea, it's a very clear statement of what you are capable of. You are not powerless. You are powerful beyond measure, and you are ready for what is coming next, and you must claim that truth for yourself. This is a reminder that you are not alone, that you are guided, and that you are always supported. The completion of this 48-hour window is not the end of the journey. It is simply the beginning of a new phase, and the next steps will require the lessons that you have learned to fully integrate, and you must remember this. You will continue to evolve, learn, and grow as you move along your spiritual journey, and this is not a sprint. It is a marathon, and you must be prepared for the long haul. This is not about arriving at some destination. It is about the journey itself, and you must enjoy the process. The choices that you make during this period will influence the direction of your life in the months and years to come, and you are building the foundation for your future, and it's very important to be aware of this. This is like laying the groundwork for the next chapter of your life, and you must be mindful of what you are building. You are not just reacting to the current situation, you are creating your future, and your choices will determine the outcome. This is your chance to build something strong, something stable, and something beautiful, and this is your opportunity to take charge and to step into your power. This isn't the end, it's just the beginning of something truly amazing. This message, it is not just for anyone, it was meant specifically for you, and that will become more clear as you move forward, and as you begin to integrate all the lessons that you have learned. This is not a general message for the masses. It is a personal call for you to step into your true power, and you should not dismiss it as just an idea, but as a set of instructions that are designed for your path. It is as if the universe is now speaking directly to you in a language that only you can understand, and that is designed to help you remember who you are and what you are capable of. This message is meant to empower you, to provide you with support, and it has arrived at the exact right time in your life, so you can make informed decisions moving forward. This is not a coincidence, it is a divine appointment, and you have been chosen to receive this guidance. You have been guided here for a reason, and you are meant to take action, and you are meant to step into your power, and that is why you are receiving this message. This is not just a suggestion, it's an invitation to step into your true self. The next phase of your journey, it may be even more intense, and it will require you to be prepared for it, while using what you have already learned, and that is something that you should consider as you move forward. It is as if you are now moving into a deeper level of training, and that will require you to be fully aligned and fully prepared for what is to come, and you must continue to do the work. You will be moving into a phase that requires all of the knowledge that you have gained during this period, and you must be able to use it with grace and with ease, and that means continued attention to detail. You must continue to hone your intuition, you must continue to refine your spiritual practices, and you must continue to align yourself with your highest potential, and that will set the stage for the next chapter. The year 2025, it is already shaping up to be an extremely powerful year, and you will want to be sure that you have taken the time to focus and to prepare for it, because it will require you to be at your best, and that's an opportunity for you. This is not just a warning, it's a call to action, and you must be ready for what comes next. Trust your intuition, connect with your higher self, and continue to seek guidance as you navigate your path, and know that you are powerful beyond measure, and you can do this with courage, and with conviction, and with grace, and those are the keys. You have everything that you need within you, and you must trust your inner wisdom, and you must believe in your own capabilities. This is not about relying on something outside of yourself. It's about connecting with the power within you, and it's about stepping into that power. You are capable of creating a life that is both fulfilling and joyful, and by continuing to trust yourself, you will remain on the path that you are meant to be on, and you will continue to move forward with intention and with clarity, and that is your birthright. You are not meant to be a victim, you are meant to be a creator, and you must remember that. This energetic peak, it's not just a singular occurrence. It's a complex and multi-layered experience, a convergence of different energetic currents, each uniquely impacting the many aspects of your being, and all occurring simultaneously, not one at a time. It's like a symphony of energies playing all at once, and you are the instrument and the conductor. Your physical body, it might be experiencing a range of sensations, from heightened energy and sudden bursts of activity to inexplicable fatigue and unusual aches or pains that seem to come and go without reason. And this is all the physical body adjusting to these powerful waves. Simultaneously, your mind might be cycling through crystal clear clarity, intense moments of focus, and profound understanding, intermixed with moments of utter confusion, doubt, and disorientation, like a radio dial skipping between stations, so you must pay close attention to all of it to understand the patterns. Your emotional landscape, it is probably a whirlwind right now, moving through extreme highs and lows, feeling a deep sense of joy and inspiration, followed by moments of intense sadness or unexpected frustration, and you might feel like you are being pulled in many different directions all at once. These aren't separate experiences. They're all interconnected, influenced by the different energetic currents swirling through you right now, each one building upon the others to give you a complete picture of what is happening and of what is possible. The unique alignment of Uranus and Neptune, it's acting as a catalyst for all of these experiences and amplifying the effects of each individual energetic current, creating a perfect storm of transformation, the likes of which you may have never felt before, and that's why it's important to pay very close attention. Uranus, it is activating dormant potential, it is igniting your desire for change, and it is creating an underlying sense of urgency, pushing you forward at an accelerated rate, and that can feel overwhelming. It's like a rocket launch, and you must allow it to take you higher and further than you have ever gone before. Neptune, on the other hand, it is dissolving illusions, it is bringing deeply rooted emotions to the surface, and it's blurring the boundaries between the physical and spiritual worlds, making it hard to tell the difference or to feel sure of what is real and what is not. This powerful duo, it is working together to create a very unique experience, both challenging and liberating, intense and clarifying all at once. You may feel as though you are being stretched in multiple directions, pulled apart, and put back together again, and that can feel uncomfortable, but it is all designed to bring you into a place of alignment. You may find yourself laughing one minute, crying the next, feeling deeply confused and profoundly inspired, all in the same hour, and all of this is a part of your grand transformation. The physical body may feel restless or exhausted, while your mind is racing with ideas, and your heart is filled with joy and pain, and that's the impact of these two planets working together to bring out what's been hidden. This multidimensional experience, it is designed to reveal to you the interconnectedness of all aspects of your being, and to show you that you cannot address one without addressing the others, and that a holistic approach is essential for moving forward and for fully embracing your potential. Your physical body, your emotions, your thoughts, and your spirit, they are all intricately linked, and an imbalance in one will directly affect the others, and this is an important concept to remember and to honor. If you are feeling physically drained or lethargic, that might be reflecting an underlying emotional issue that you have not yet resolved, or a belief that does not serve you, and that is important to understand. If your mind is racing, if your thoughts are scattered, that could be an indication that you are not fully connected to your intuition, and that you are not trusting your guidance, and that is important to see. If your heart is feeling heavy, if you are feeling disconnected from your purpose, then that could be impacting your physical health, and that needs to be explored and resolved. It's like you are a complex ecosystem, and all parts need to be in balance in order for you to thrive, and during this time, you have the opportunity to do exactly that. To move through all of this with more ease and with more grace, it requires that you work to bring these aspects into harmony, using intention, self-awareness, and self-compassion, and that is what your soul is calling you to do. This integration, it requires active participation, a willingness to look within, and a commitment to move forward as a whole, not as a fragmented version of who you are. This multidimensional shift, you are not only experiencing it on a personal level, but you are also experiencing it on a collective level, because you are part of a larger awakening, and you are not alone in this. You are part of a grand symphony where everyone is playing a different note, and your note is essential to the harmony of the whole, and that is an important aspect to embrace. Your personal transformation, it's contributing to the collective evolution of consciousness, and your choices, your actions, your intentions, they all ripple outwards, affecting everyone around you, whether you can see that or not. You are a beacon of light, a source of inspiration, and a powerful force for positive change, and that requires a commitment to your own evolution. As you heal your own wounds, as you release your own limitations, you are also creating space for others to heal, and you are creating space for others to grow, and that is the impact of your individual journey. As you step into your power, as you embrace your authentic self, you are also inspiring others to do the same, and that is how the collective will move forward. Your awareness, your personal growth, they're not only for you, they are for the benefit of all, and that's an important idea to embrace. You are part of a unified whole, a web of interconnected beings, all working together to create a more loving, a more compassionate, and a more awakened world, and that requires you to step into your power. Choosing to ignore this multidimensional experience, it can result in a greater sense of inner fragmentation and a deeper sense of misalignment and an increased susceptibility to lower energies, and that is the danger that you want to be aware of as you move forward. It's like your inner world is now a fractured mirror, and all of the different pieces are reflecting different realities, and the more you ignore the cracks, the more broken the image becomes. Not engaging with these different levels, with your physical, your emotions, your thoughts, and your spirit, it will result in a lack of inner cohesion, a greater sense of inner turmoil, and a feeling of being pulled in many different directions, and that will create more confusion and more struggles. It's like your energy is scattered, and you are unable to focus or to move forward with clarity and ease, and that will impact your life in a very real way. This fragmentation, it can make you more vulnerable to negative influences or to energies that do not support your highest potential. It can make you doubt yourself. It can make you question your path, and it can create more chaos and more pain, and all of that is avoidable if you are willing to do the work. This is not meant to scare you. It's meant to help you understand the importance of taking an active role in your own experience and in your own personal transformation. You are far more powerful than you know, but you must take that power back into your own hands and choose how you will move forward. Even with these very real risks, you also hold the power to use this experience to create deeper levels of self-understanding, personal empowerment, and spiritual connection. And that is the beauty of your free will, the power to choose and to create your own future. It's as if you are standing at a crossroads, and you can choose to go down a path that is filled with more challenges, or you can choose to go down the path that is aligned with your highest potential, and your choice will determine your outcome. Choosing to embrace these shifts, to dive into your emotions, to explore your shadows, that can lead to a more integrated, a more aligned, and a more authentic version of yourself. And that is what your soul is calling you towards. It's like your true self is being brought to the surface, and you can finally see the full potential of who you were always meant to be. You can use these challenges to create a more balanced, a more centered, and a more powerful version of who you are, by understanding what is being presented to you and by taking responsibility for your experience, and that is how you create the life that you desire. You are capable of moving through these challenges with grace and ease, and by working with the energy and not against it, you will create a better path for yourself that's filled with joy, abundance, and purpose. This is your journey, and this is your opportunity to claim your power. You have a choice about how you will experience this 48-hour period, and you can create more of what you want by practicing what we are talking about here. You can embrace the challenges, you can learn the lessons, you can move through these changes with intention, or you can choose to stay stuck in the old patterns, but the choice is always yours. Energetic sovereignty, this is the concept that you have the power to decide which energies you allow into your field and how you choose to interact with them, and that is a fundamental part of taking responsibility for your experience. You are not a passive recipient of energy. You are an active participant, and you have the power to set clear energetic boundaries and to protect your energy field from unwanted influences. You can also discern between different energetic frequencies, and you can make conscious choices about what you allow into your personal space, and that is how you claim your sovereignty. You are in control of your own energetic space, and you can choose to protect it from what does not serve you. You can actively call in energies that support your growth and well-being. You can consciously focus on the experiences that you wish to create instead of the ones that you fear. And that is how you start to direct your life in a new way, with intention and focus. This is about becoming a conscious creator of your own reality, and it's a skill that you will want to refine. You are not at the mercy of external forces. You are the master of your own energy, and it's time to claim that. This 48-hour period, it is not a test of your worthiness or a judgment of your abilities. It's a catalyst for self-mastery, it's an invitation to step into your power, and it's a chance to move closer to your soul's true purpose. This is not something to be feared, it is something to embrace, and it is an opportunity for you to shine in your own unique and powerful way. You have everything within you to navigate these energies, to overcome these challenges, and to create the life that you desire, and now is the time to claim that truth for yourself. You can choose to view your challenges as opportunities for learning and for deeper self-understanding and not as setbacks, and that's an important perspective to hold. This is not about dwelling in the past. It's about using the experiences that you have had to create a better future. You are meant to trust your own intuition, to make choices that align with your highest potential, and to step fully into the power that is already within you, and that is what your soul is calling you to do. This is about stepping into your own greatness and believing in your ability to create the life that you desire and to see the truth of who you are. This is your moment, and this is your opportunity to shine, so do not hold yourself back. What's happening within you, it's being reflected in your external world, and it's important to pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, and the recurring patterns that are appearing in your life during this 48-hour period, because these are all very important messages for you. It's like the universe is now holding up a mirror and showing you what you need to see, and you must pay close attention to the reflection. The way that the current energetic shifts are manifesting in your daily life. It can show up in your relationships, in your work, in your environment, and in unexpected opportunities, and all of these things are clues for what you need to focus on and for the changes that you need to make. Perhaps you are experiencing conflict in your relationships, and that is a sign that you need to address unresolved issues, or maybe you are feeling uninspired in your work, and that means it's time to look for a new path that is more aligned with your true purpose. Maybe you are encountering the same situations over and over again, and that is a sign that you have not yet learned the lessons, and that there's something more to explore. These external events, they are all reflecting your own internal state, and they can give you very important clues about where to focus your energy and how to create the changes that you need, and that's why it's so important to pay attention. This is about understanding that your inner world is creating your outer world, and that you have the power to shape your experience. Your heightened intuition, it's not just stronger feelings. It's actually the activation of your spiritual gifts. It is the development of your ability to connect with the unseen realms, to receive messages and guidance that are coming from beyond, and you should honor this. It's like your inner senses, your clairvoyance, your clairsentience, and your clairaudience are now being activated, and you can now more easily receive insights and information, and you must learn to trust them as you move forward. You are not just imagining what is happening. You are actually developing new abilities to connect with different dimensions and to receive messages from your guides and from your higher self, and all of this is part of your spiritual awakening. Perhaps you are starting to see images, to hear voices, to sense energies, and that is a sign that your spiritual gifts are coming online and that you are more powerful than you realize. You must learn to trust these gifts, to refine them, and to use them wisely because they are meant to guide you, to support you, and to help you along your path. This is not something to be afraid of. It is something to embrace because it is a natural part of your evolution and you are meant to lean into it. This is your own unique path, and you are being guided every step of the way, so trust what you are experiencing. The benevolent presences, your guides, your angels, they are always available to you. They are always surrounding you, and they are always ready to offer their love, their guidance, and their support, and all you must do is call them in and ask for their help. It's like you have a team of unseen helpers, and they are waiting for your invitation, so they can step into your life, and they can offer their guidance. You can intentionally connect with your spiritual guides, your archangels, or your spirit teams by stating your intentions, your requests, and your specific needs, and then allowing them to offer support. You can ask for clarity, you can ask for healing, you can ask for protection, and you will receive it when you are open and when you are aligned with your path. You must remember, they are not meant to do the work for you. They are meant to assist you by offering you wisdom and guidance, and by reminding you of your own power and your own potential, because that's what they are here to do. They are meant to empower you and to help you remember who you truly are. They will not interfere with your free will, but they will fully support your choices when you are aligned with your soul's purpose and when you have asked for their support, so do not hesitate to do just that. This is not about giving away your power. It's about partnering with these benevolent presences as you move through the world. Journaling and sitting in silent introspection, these are not just habits. They are essential tools for integrating your experiences, for processing what you are learning, and for staying grounded and connected to your inner wisdom during this very powerful and transformative period, and they will continue to serve you as you move forward. Journaling, it is a way to track your progress, to record your insights, and to make sense of your experiences, and that is an important practice for moving forward with intention. You can write about your dreams, you can write about your emotions, you can write about your challenges, and you can use all of this information to gain a deeper understanding of your own patterns and your own inner world, and that is a key to self-mastery. You can also write about your synchronicities, you can write about your intuitions, and you can use these tools to remember what you are learning and what you are meant to know, and it's important that you do that. Sitting in silence, it allows you to clear your mind, to connect with your higher self, and to receive guidance from your intuition, and that is a key to moving forward with peace and clarity. It allows you to quiet the noise of your mind so you can hear the whispers of your soul, and that's how you remain on your path. These practices, they are not just something to do during this specific time, they are a lifelong practice that will help you to stay connected and aligned with your true purpose, and that is very valuable to remember. You have all of the answers within you. All you need to do is allow yourself the time to listen. To navigate these energies and to make the most of this 48-hour window, you must be intentional, you must be focused, you must take specific and actionable steps that will help you align with your highest potential, and the choices you make today will set the tone for your future, so choose wisely. You can use visualizations to create a clear picture of the life you want to create, and that will help you to focus your energy in the direction of your dreams. You can use intention setting to define what you want to experience, and that will help to bring that experience into reality with more grace and with more ease, so be clear and be powerful. You can use affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind and to reinforce your beliefs about your own worthiness, your power, and your abilities, and that will help you move forward with confidence and with certainty. You can use mindfulness techniques to become more aware of your thoughts, your feelings, your behaviors, and you can choose how you will respond to each and every situation with awareness and with intention, and that will create a better path, one step at a time. You are meant to be an active participant in your transformation, and by choosing these specific steps, you are choosing to move forward with intention and purpose. You are far more powerful than you know, and you must remember that. The personal transformation that you are undergoing, it is not just about your own individual journey. It is also part of the bigger picture of collective evolution, and you are a key part of a growing wave of individuals who are choosing to embrace their spiritual nature and to create a better world. Your own healing, it creates a ripple effect, impacting the consciousness of others in ways that you may not even be fully aware of, and that is the beauty of interconnectedness. As you choose to grow, you choose to heal, and you choose to step into your power, you are also creating the space for others to do the same, and that's how change happens. You are contributing to a more enlightened and awakened world, and you are doing it by showing up as your most authentic self, by sharing your gifts, and by contributing your love, your compassion, and your kindness to the world around you, because that is what you came here to do. You are not alone in this. You are part of a growing movement of souls who are choosing to create a world that is aligned with love, with peace, and with joy, and that's a powerful idea and a powerful opportunity. This isn't just for you, it's for everyone, and it is why this journey is so important. True empowerment, it doesn't come from resisting the challenges or from fearing the changes. It comes from actively choosing to work with the energies, to move through them with awareness, with intention, and with a willingness to learn and to grow, and that's how you step into your power. It's like you are now becoming a master of your own life, and that means you are willing to face the shadows, to transform your wounds into wisdom, and to use your experiences to empower others, and to light the way forward for them. You must use your intuition as your guide, your inner knowing as your compass, and your personal power as your foundation to create the future that you desire, and that is fully within your reach, and you must remember this. You are fully equipped with the ability to create the life that you have always wanted, and you must do it with joy and with purpose, and with focus, because that's what you came here to do. This isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about embracing all parts of yourself with love, with compassion, and with grace, and that's where true power lies. By embracing your shadow self, and by acknowledging your wounds, you become a source of light and a beacon of hope, and you inspire others to do the same, and that is your highest purpose, to shine in your own unique and powerful way. You have all of the answers within you, and you must trust your own inner wisdom, your own intuition, and your own guidance system, even if it doesn't always make sense logically. And you must remember that you are fully capable of navigating these changes and of creating the life that you have always dreamed of, and you are supported every step of the way. You can listen to your inner guidance. You can trust that you are always being led in the right direction, and that is what your soul is designed to do. You can tap into your inner knowing, and you can trust in your own power, and you can be sure that you are strong enough to handle anything that comes your way, because you are never alone, and that is a very real truth. You are always guided, and you are always supported, and you are always loved, and you must remember these things as you move forward. This isn't about hope, it is about knowing, and it is about trusting, and it is about fully embracing your own power and all of the gifts that you have been given, so do not hold back. You are meant to be here, you are meant to shine, and you are meant to live your truth, so trust that path and allow it to unfold. The completion of this 48-hour window, it's not an end. It's a significant milestone in your spiritual journey. It's a marker of how far you have come, and a way to show you that you have grown, and you have changed, and you have become more powerful, and you must celebrate that. You are building the foundation for your next phase of evolution, and you must continue to integrate, to apply, and to refine everything that you have learned, so you can move forward with grace and ease. The choices that you are making during this time, they will continue to ripple into your life. They will continue to shape your path, and you must continue to engage and to take personal responsibility for all that is coming up, and for all of your actions, and for all of your choices moving forward. This is about continuing to move forward with intention, with purpose, and with self-awareness, and knowing that you have everything that you need to create the life that you have always wanted, because you do. You are meant to continue to explore, to grow, and to evolve, and to step into all of the potential that resides within you, and that's the truth of who you are. This is not an ending, it's a new beginning, it's a new chapter in your amazing journey. This message, it's not random, it is a personal communication from the universe, designed to provide you with the specific guidance that you need at this exact moment in your life, and you will understand this more fully as you move forward along your path. This is not a generic message. It's designed for your individual path, for your unique soul journey, for your personal growth, and for your own understanding, and it's more important than you may even know at this point, but you will see it soon. You are meant to embody your authenticity, you are meant to share your gifts, and you are meant to contribute to a world that is filled with love, with compassion, and with kindness, and you have a very important part to play, and a very specific place in that plan. This isn't just a coincidence. It is a divine appointment, and you are chosen to receive this information, and now it's up to you to put it to good use. You have been guided to this message, and you have been guided to this moment, and you are meant to trust what you know to be true, and to take action that will create the future that you desire, and that's what this is all about. This is not just an idea. It's an invitation to claim your true self, to shine your light, and to step into the fullness of your own potential. The next phase of your journey, it may require even greater levels of awareness, it may require even more intention, and it may require an even deeper commitment to your own growth. So you must be prepared, and you must remain curious, you must remain open, and you must remain focused as you move forward. It's as if you are now moving to a higher level of mastery, and that will require you to be fully aligned with your purpose and with your potential, and to continue to use everything that you have learned to move with grace and ease. The energetic landscape, it's shifting, it's changing, and it's becoming more intense, and you are being called to evolve, to grow, and to move with it, with courage and with confidence and with trust, because you are capable of that. This isn't a suggestion. It's a truth that you must embrace, and the more committed you are to your personal growth, the more prepared you will be for what is to come. Your continued commitment, it will be the foundation that you need to move through whatever comes next, with more grace, with more ease, and with more confidence, and you will see the truth of that as you move forward. Trust yourself, connect with your inner knowing, and continue to seek the guidance that you need as you navigate your path. And remember, your journey is important, your presence here matters, and you have a very specific purpose, so do not give up on your dreams. You must fully embrace your power and your ability to create your own reality. You must continue to grow and to evolve and to step into the fullness of your potential, because that is who you truly are. You are meant to move forward with courage, with conviction, and with unwavering faith in yourself, in your journey, and in your purpose, and you are always supported, you are always loved, and you are never alone, and it's important to remember that. You must continue to trust your intuition, you must continue to honor your path, and you must continue to be open to whatever is coming next, and you must always remember who you truly are. What you have just moved through, what you have just experienced, it wasn't designed to break you. It was designed to awaken you, and the discomfort, the chaos, the uncertainty, all of it was essential. It was there to help you shake loose the old patterns, the outdated beliefs, and the limiting behaviors that were holding you back from your truest potential, and to create space for the new, the authentic, and the more aligned version of who you were always meant to become. Think of the emotional turmoil you may have encountered as a catalyst for deeper self-awareness, revealing to you the parts of yourself that you had perhaps not been willing to fully face before. The physical sensations, the unusual fatigue, or the surges of energy, they were all signs of your body adjusting to the heightened frequencies of your own awakening, not random occurrences, not coincidences, but very specific markers of your own personal transformation. Even the most difficult parts, they were all pushing you towards a greater understanding, and they were all a doorway to your next phase, your next step in your evolution, so you must be grateful for all of it. The journey, it was never meant to be easy, but it was always meant to be transformative, and that's what you must remember. This intense energetic window, this period of the last 48 hours, it was a precise and time-sensitive moment, a unique doorway for rapid transformation, and the choices that you made, the actions that you took, they have set the tone for what is now unfolding in your life. This wasn't just a random series of events. It was a very specific, very intentional alignment of energies that provided you with the precise conditions that you needed to accelerate your growth and to step into your personal power. Now, as this window closes, as the immediate intensity begins to subside, the lessons will continue to unfold, the changes will continue to solidify, and you will be able to move forward from a place of greater clarity, understanding, and awareness. The key is to remain open, to remain curious, and to remain in a place of trust, knowing that the transformation that has been initiated during this time, it will continue to shape your path and to guide you towards your highest potential, and that will always be the point. This is a process, this is a journey, and it is not an overnight event. It will continue to unfold. What you are feeling, the strange dreams, the intense emotions, the synchronicities, the heightened awareness, none of it was random. These were all validations of your spiritual gifts and of your intuitive abilities, and these are all real. You are not imagining these things, you are tuning into a much greater reality, a spiritual dimension that is always available to you, but that is more easily accessible now. These weren't just coincidences, these were direct messages from the universe, confirmations that you are on the right path, that you are exactly where you are meant to be, and that you are fully supported on your journey. You are more than just a physical being, you are a spiritual force, a powerful creator, and all that you are feeling, they were signs that you are fully awakening to your true potential, and now is the time to embody it. Embrace these gifts, trust your knowing, and continue to engage with the guidance that is being offered to you, and let that be your compass. The unseen dimensions, they are not far away. They are all around you, they are always present, and the veil between worlds, it has been thinner than usual, allowing you to access these forces, spiritual guidance, and a flow of synchronicities, more easily, more directly than ever before. The benevolent presences, your guides, your angels, they have been closer, more available to offer their wisdom and their support and their love if you are open to it, and they are always available to assist you. You just need to ask and be aware. You have learned to recognize that you are not alone, that you are being held, that you are being guided, that you are always supported on your path, and that is always available to you as you move forward. They are a constant reminder that you are part of something far greater than just your day-to-day experiences. You are a part of a larger spiritual reality that is always present and that will always support you, and you must always trust that. Your personal journey, it's not just an individual endeavor. It's an essential piece of the puzzle in the larger picture of collective evolution, and you have an impact on the world. You are part of a growing wave of consciousness, and as you heal, as you grow, and as you awaken, your energy, it ripples out, creating a positive impact in the lives of others, in ways that you might not even be fully aware of. Your choices, your actions, they create a ripple effect, touching the lives of everyone around you, and by stepping into your personal power, by embracing your authentic self, you are not just helping yourself, you are also contributing to a more loving and a more compassionate world. Your journey is essential, your presence is vital, and your impact is far-reaching, so embrace the power of that understanding as you move through your life. You are creating a better world by healing yourself and by being the most authentic version of who you are. The dual nature of your experience, the challenges and the opportunities, the discomfort and the growth, they are all part of one single, unified process, two sides of the same coin, and they must all be embraced. You have moved beyond the limiting ideas of good and bad, and now you have seen that every experience, even the difficult ones, hold within them the potential for deeper learning and the possibility for greater expansion, and that all is working together for your highest good. The discomfort that you felt, it was leading you to growth. The chaos was a doorway to new levels of clarity, and these are not opposing forces, but two parts of a much larger transformation. Now you can reframe the challenges as chances to learn, to evolve, and to become the most powerful version of yourself, and that's how you must continue to see it. Even in the midst of the most intense moments, you were always supported, you were always held, and you were always guided, so embrace all of it, without resistance and with more love. The personal actions that you took during this 48-hour window, they are now directly shaping your future, and the choices that you made, the intentions that you held, they are now creating the trajectory of your next phase. By making conscious choices that were aligned with your deepest values and with your soul's purpose, you are now creating a path that is filled with more ease, with more joy, and with more abundance than ever before. If you remained stuck in the old patterns, if you avoided the necessary changes, you may encounter more challenges, more struggle, and more confusion, but it is never too late to shift gears, to step back into your power, and to create a new path. Remember, you are always at choice, and each step, each decision, and each intention is creating the life that is about to unfold, so make them count. Your spiritual awakening, it is not a singular event. It is an ongoing journey of transformation, of growth, and of expansion, and the 48-hour window has now closed, and the transformation that was initiated, it will continue to unfold in very beautiful and mysterious ways. You will need to continue to remain engaged, to be open to the process, and to trust that you have been given all the tools, all the knowledge, and all the resources that you need to navigate the path ahead. Lean into your intuition, listen to your inner knowing, and trust in the guidance of the universe as you move forward with more confidence, with more clarity, and with more joy than ever before. You have the ability to continue to grow and to evolve, and you must never forget that. What you did, what you accomplished during this 48-hour period, it was more powerful than you may fully realize, and through your intentions, and through your conscious choices, you moved through the challenges, the energetic shifts, and the expanded awareness, and you did so with courage, and with grace, and with self-awareness. You can now clearly see that it was a time of great intensity, but it was also a time of profound empowerment, and you have emerged from it more whole, more balanced, and more connected to yourself and to the world around you than ever before. Your personal experience has been validated, your spiritual gifts have been activated, and you are now more prepared for the next chapter of your journey, and that is the truth. You did it, you moved through it, and now it's time to celebrate all that you have become and all that you will continue to be. The universe, it always offers its support, it always provides its guidance, but the power to shape your reality, it always lies within you, and this is a core truth to remember. Your choices, your intentions, and your actions, they are what creates your experiences, they create your outcomes, and you are the master of your own fate, you are the creator of your own path, and this is the most powerful message that you can hold in your heart. You are not at the mercy of outside forces. You are the one who decides what to create and what to experience, and it's vital that you remember that. You have the agency to create your own path, and you have all the power that you need to live a life that is aligned with your true potential, and now, moving forward, embody that truth. This is not about waiting for things to change. It's about creating the changes that you want to see, and you are fully capable of doing it. As you move forward on your path, continue to ask yourself the questions that will allow you to explore your inner world, to learn to trust your intuition, and to continue to know what is true for you. Ask yourself, what have you learned from this time? How will you use this knowledge to move forward? What choices are you ready to make now? These questions, they will serve as a compass, guiding you towards greater self-understanding and towards a more authentic way of being. Remember, this is an ongoing process, and that you will need to continue to engage, to learn, and to grow as you move through life, because that is the very nature of who you are. You are a powerful being, and you are always expanding, so lean into that process and never stop learning or growing or becoming more of yourself. You have all the tools, you have all the knowledge, and you have all the resources that you need to navigate your journey, and you are not alone, and you are always supported, and you are fully capable of creating the future that you desire. This is not a wish. This is a knowing, and you are strong enough, you are wise enough, and you are ready to handle anything that comes your way, and you must remember this. Now it is time to move forward with confidence, with courage, and with unwavering faith in yourself, and in your abilities, knowing that you are not alone, that you are always guided, and that you are always loved. You have the power to create your desired reality, to manifest a life that is filled with purpose, with joy, and with abundance, and that is completely within your reach, so claim it. But this is just the beginning. The next phase of your journey, it will require an even higher level of awareness, an even deeper sense of intention, and an even greater commitment to your own growth, and you must be ready. What you have learned thus far, it's just the foundation. There is always much more to come, and you must continue to engage with the process so you can continue to grow and to expand. The shifts that you have just experienced, they are merely a precursor to even more powerful transformations, and you must remain committed to your spiritual journey and to what it may be calling you to do. Continue to refine your intuition, to deepen your connection to your inner knowing, and to remain open to the guidance of the universe as you step into your next phase of this amazing journey. You must continue to develop your spiritual gifts, to hone your intuition, and to stay deeply connected to the spiritual dimensions so that you can continue to receive the support and the guidance that you need as you navigate these coming energetic shifts. Commit to your daily practices such as meditation, journaling, and contemplation, and let these become a source of wisdom, of strength, and of clarity as you continue to deepen your connection to your own inner knowing and to the divine guidance that is always available to you. Cultivate discernment, set clear energetic boundaries, and actively work to align with your highest potential, and remember that you are an active participant in this entire process. You are meant to be an active co-creator of your own life, and it's time to fully embrace all that it means to step into that role. There is more information, there are more insights, and there are more tools that will be shared in future videos as we explore the ever-shifting energies, so you will want to be sure to remain connected, so you are not missing the opportunity to grow and evolve along with these powerful frequencies. The next phase, it is already unfolding, and you will want to continue to learn more about what is coming and how you can be prepared, and that's why you must remain engaged with this community. The journey is far from over, the transformations are still unfolding, and you won't want to miss out on all that is coming. It's like the universe is already rolling out the red carpet for something big, and the invitation is, once again, for you to step into your destiny. 2025 will be like nothing we've ever seen before. Now, if you have found this message to be valuable, if you have received any new insights, then please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming content as we explore more of what is coming next. And please share your thoughts, your experiences in the comments below so that you can connect with other people who are on a similar path, who are walking through a similar journey, and that is how we will create a community, one of support, of inspiration, and of true empowerment. You are not alone on this journey, we are all in this together, and by sharing, by connecting, and by engaging, we are all helping to create a better, brighter future for all. By liking and by subscribing, you are choosing to receive more guidance, you are choosing more support, and you are choosing to embrace all that you are meant to become, so do not hold back, and I will see you next time.